Welcome. That's it.
I'll pull the chat up.
Hey, it's
Any chatters?
live now. It's real.
Live now?
Yeah, it's live
It's
now.
real. That's
Why?
pretty cool.
Hello. Say hello.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
What
Sorry.
are we doing? Wait, I forgot to get this thing. Hang on.
What was the topic of the day?
Wait, I gotta put the chat on.
You know, I got paid to play that game. Yeah.
You must have been pretty good. Oh wait, there's chat. There we go.
There wasn't many people playing it, so that's why I was playing it. We placed second in like 2 tournaments,
There
and
we go.
I won like $2,000. That was a lot of money 10 years ago. It's a lot of money now, if you think about it.
You actually would have been pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Pause.
I was very happy. What do you have in your coffee?
It's just coffee and milk. That's literally it.
Really? No sugar?
Never. It's always black.
Yeah, I don't like sweet things.
All right. What are we doing? Okay, so Steve, this is Pokemon's. Someone said I'm flipped, but
I don't think you are.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Even if I am flipped, it doesn't actually matter.
It's because we're in Australia, dude. They're always trolling us.
This is Steve, Pokemon Steven. Bucknut on Discord. He's got a YouTube channel. I added it. There's like an at the bottom there.
Is it?
Yeah, in the description.
Let me double check. All right, there it is.
Yeah. So, I don't know what we're doing. We wanted to do this, so so we're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing
a live
it.
stream, but we have no plan. We actually have zero. I actually have no talking points. I asked Steve for talking points.
Don't say the talking points.
Actually, I can't show it because wait, I gotta look at Discord on my phone because we're doing this on Discord. If I pulled up the chat, who would actually?
Don't pull up the chat. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna pull up it on my phone.
No, I gotta keep it on my phone. So we don't actually know what we're doing, but okay, we're actually no. So
are we live?
Yeah, we're live. When I did the investor stream, I asked Steve to come on.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, and he said he was gonna come on, and then
I had to go. I was buying a car that day, so I had to go. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he was gonna come on, and then he didn't, and then 5 minutes before, he did.
Yeah,
and then
I had to leave,
and then I kicked him out. Yeah,
but I was gonna leave within that. I almost hit leave the moment you kicked me, so you kind of got lucky, but that's fine.
Yeah, I had to kick you because I didn't want to like.
I was derailing. It's my bad.
Yeah, I know.
I was derailing. I mean, then, you're a bully, but I was derailing.
But then people got mad at me that I kicked Steve because I said it was really rude. I think
is it
like
people?
Huh?
My alt accounts.
Like no matter what I did in that stream, I was rude. So, but I was I was looking at your comments and I saw a guy say that was like really disrespectful what I did, and then I even apologized to that guy too. And
I don't apologize. It's fine.
And the apology wasn't good enough for that guy. He was still mad.
Hey, it is what it is.
So then we were like, don't worry, I'll get you on when I get back from the States. And now I'm back from the States and I got Steve on. So Steve, why did you want to join so bad?
Join what? This?
No, that other thing, the investor.
I just wanted to show off my cat. He's pretty cool. I think the problem is that out of everyone I know, we're the only 2 people on the same time zone. It's like we should probably do more time zone things. But I will say I am out of bed 3 hours earlier than usual. So you're lucky having me here right now.
I got you up at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I had to set an alarm.
Because you messaged me at like 2. You messaged me at 2 a.m. the other night because I put a video up and it was on auto upload.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, but it was scheduled and you messaged me. Hang on, wait. I'm gonna read the messages. Yeah, here's the messages you sent me at 2 a.m. because you were up. You said.
I go to bed at 5 a.m. usually, so.
Wow, I don't know how the fuck you do that. What did you say?
Well, I don't like going to sleep.
You said
when I'm not tired.
You said nice vid, then you said big pimping, then you said is there a game we can play on stream together?
We can play chess.
And then you said pussy.
That sounds like me, dude.
It was definitely you.
Those shelves are empty? Nah, I'm stocking my invisible.
Yeah, your everything is empty there right now.
Okay. Only the top part, because I'm 4'3", bro.
Why is it all empty? Dude,
I can't reach up the top. I have the bottom full. Come on, I can't reach to the top. What do you... I used to have plush, but the plush is over here now.
The interview that we filmed that I haven't edited yet, that's now 6 months old. There was stuff everywhere.
Wait up. I can change my screen. Yo, check this out. Ready?
Yeah, he's got this cool camera.
Check it out. Wait. It'll probably disconnect. Ooh. It's on face track too. Check it out.
Yeah, that camera's so good.
Yeah, I love this thing. How do I undo this? There's a few bunch of people saying hello.
A lot of people saying hello.
All right. See over here? All my plush over there, man. It's chilling. What else do I got over here? I got some Mario Pikachu boxes, my monitor box. And then I bought some stamp boxes. That's my computer. That's my second computer, really. But yeah, these shelves just empty. I explained it in one of my last videos why. But
yeah, what I don't know the reason. Sorry, I didn't watch the video. My bad.
That's all right. I only put it up yesterday. You don't have to watch. They're too long, man. Even though I'll rewatch all my things. Trying to learn. Let me put this back for right now.
They are long.
Get mad.
They are long videos.
So here, right? But it was to pull out one of these. You can see this. It's bubble wrap. So all my shipping supplies go on the. That's gone. All my shipping supplies go on this side now. So when I'm like packing my stuff, it's a lot closer to my desks and everything. And all my my stuff to do goes on these shelves. The empty is good because I just received like these cards back in the mail yesterday, so I have to like work on them soon.
You changed your office like layout from being like a cool, fun-looking room to like a work room now.
Well, I just have too much stuff. Like,
where'd you put it all? Wait, I know your place is small. Where'd you put it all?
All my plush is there, but I sold a lot of it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I have another 2 of these big shelves in the corner. So,
yeah.
Thanks for saying my place is small, by the way. Fucking.
What do you mean like that?
It's tiny, I know, dude. But you know the expensive houses are in Australia? Like, what even is going on? Like,
you know,
what are we? No, it's fine. Everything I have is small. It's just how it is.
All right. Thoughts on Luka not having enough help from Kyrie in the finals? Yeah, a bit sad.
I don't think it's Kyrie's fault, dude. That Celtics team is stacked, bro.
Yeah, they had too many shooters, bro.
Plus,
Celtics won Lamau. Just TTSD to say that. But I'm sorry.
Wait,
no, that was a TTS. Celtics won LMAO.
Oh.
Just, yeah, I know. Nah, well, like, they have too many shooters, bro.
Yeah, I'm sweating already. You can see it.
That's disgusting. You're actually fucking big, dude.
It's disgusting. I'm sweating because it's hot because I closed the door.
That's such a nerd
How is it? You don't sweat?
Yeah, but like...
I'm wearing a sweater.
You don't see it on my t-shirt.
It's in the neck because you got a black shirt. Plus, I am...
That's a rookie error.
I'm European
Thanks for showing us the first places to hit Stephen.
I'm European born, right? So I'm really hairy.
I'm European born as well. You don't see me sweating like a pig.
You're Italian. Like, that's disgusting, European. I'm Austrian. That's awesome. Maybe. Don't clip that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Wait, we got a bunch of questions already.
Yeah, there are a few questions. We don't really have a format for this thing. So if you want to ask questions, ask them. Shoot. Did Jaylen Brown deserve MVP? Yeah, 100%. Tatum's a bum, bro.
He's not a bum. He won championship.
Yeah, okay. Tatum is a bum. Without Jaylen Brown, they don't win that shit. They don't.
But how can you say that? Like, without the player on their team, they don't win? I mean, you know.
Because Tatum can't do it on his own, bro. You saw how much help Tatum needed.
Yeah, that's a lot of help. I mean, he got
Drew Holiday, Derek White, Porzingis.
Pingers. They got the bald guy, Derek White.
All right.
I mean,
Okay, Tatum's not a bum, but he's not like the guy. He's not the guy.
He's not the guy.
He won't ever be the guy.
He's up. He's like top 25.
He's okay. He's like top 50. He's okay.
Like in the current NBA, not all time.
I know, but I feel like I can name 25 players that are better than Tatum.
Yeah, most likely, but they're all sitting at home watching him play.
That's true.
It's kind of like...
Yeah, because, okay, that's true. Fair, okay.
I don't want to be a hater, but also you can't, like, you know... Obviously, we go... This guy says, haha, JLUV a flipper. You guys don't know. This guy sells so much. He is the biggest scalper I've ever met.
It's pretty
bad. I'm trying to buy stuff in Japan, and he's like, give me that. Slaps me, snatches out of my hand. I'm just like, dude, you're so strong.
Do you remember that store that we went to where they had, like, a lot of E-Series cards? Where it was in Nagoya, and we were, like, feasting. And they had like a lot of Diamond Pearl Platinum stuff.
I'm thinking.
And there was a lot of Magikarp.
A lot of stuff. Did you say Magikarp?
There was like a lot of Magikarp. There was like a lot of Komiya. There were like a lot of common uncommons. It was mostly common uncommons.
We were digging through the boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Do you remember? Did you get mysterious mountain Magikarps out of those boxes? I feel like you did.
I have a few if you need one, but I don't know if I did. I remember when I got home, I checked a lot of those cards again. And I was like, man, these are damaged. I spent like an hour looking at conditions, and I get home and I'm like, yeah, they. I just
Hang on, let me look at mine.
Dude, the lights in card stores in Japan, I feel like they do it on purpose, and they make them shit.
It's not. Hang on, let me get mine. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think
it is that deep. Oh, now I'm by myself. Hey, yo. He can't hear me. Look at his legs. Wait, I don't know. Oh, he's so muscly. Man. Yeah, anyway, I was just like, yeah. I didn't say anything while you were gone. Hello, everyone. Got a question for Steve. Favorite food from Japan? Probably, if you go to the 7-Eleven or any convenience store, they have these little pancakes. It has jam and butter in it.
Oh, you're right.
I love those.
They do have actual random damage on them.
Yeah, I mean, they old cards. But like, yeah, so yeah, 7-Eleven Japan. What are the other convenience stores called? Lawson?
Family Mart.
Family Mart. Yeah, how can I forget? That's a good one. That's a great one.
It's pretty bright.
That's not that bright, dude.
That's probably better.
You just changed your skin tone down like 3 levels. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, but yeah. The 7-Eleven pancakes. Well, the problem is it has butter in them and they're pancakes. And I'm lactose intolerant.
The margarine is nice, dude.
Yeah, but I'm lactose intolerant and I'm gluten intolerant. So if I eat those, you know what happens, right? Like it's
sometimes you cared about that once on the trip.
No. As long as I'm near a toilet, I really don't care what I eat. The problem is in Japan sometimes it's hard to find toilets.
Hey, Unlisted Leafs in the chat. You know Ando. Are you back from the States yet, Ando?
I did actually meet. Sorry, I met him at Wells. I think I got a photo on my phone.
Oh, dude, you're right. They actually are. They looked so clean in the store.
Dude,
wait, that's just dirty. No, that's just dirt.
And I got a photo of him. Well, not a photo of him. A photo with him. Okay, that'd be funny as hell if I had a photo of him on my phone. Oh.
Did you guys ever eat Wagyu beef? Yeah, we did. We had
yeah, every meal, brother. We're from Australia, but we did have steak every day.
We did have, what do you call it?
Kobe beef. Is that what it's called?
We had yakiniku, yeah.
Oh yeah, I had that like almost every second day. You tried to
have that as much as you could.
Yeah, my middleman, when I went there last time, I went down to Osaka. He lives in Kobe, and he brought me to like this crazy restaurant. He paid like, I think it was like 90,000 yen per kilo for like this steak.
That's the real
shit. As a gift.
That's the real shit.
There's like 2 chefs brought it out on like a platter, and like the meat's on the top, and they're like, how much do you want? And they show you what it looks like raw, and then like they cook it, and then they serve it to you, and they served me the plate, and I went to grab the plate. I wasn't supposed to grab the plate. The plate was very hot, and I burnt my hand, and they were very apologetic. But low key, kind of my fault, because like I grabbed the hot plate. But yeah, Kamiya is awesome. Should I get my Kamiya Rusty out?
I can't let this go, but this is from that same store, and they actually do, if you look at them, have like that's damage there. There's like a little bit of white on the cheek there.
On his paws. Oh, cheek.
It's like, it's super subtle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Steven, please convince JLove to just enjoy the hobby and stop making it about money. Yeah, dude, look at him.
That's from like 10 minutes ago.
I'm scrolling. See, look at me. I got plushies, real collector. World Championship merch, real collector. What do you have? Sealed product, posters, PSA cards. It's just all about money with you, man. I'm real collector.
You're an idiot, dude.
No, I'm an idiot? That's crazy.
You're an idiot.
About to take off. Come to see your snap card one day. Yeah, come up, dude.
I told Endo about that video.
I was going to say which one, but I only have one now.
I told him about the video, and he was like losing it because
which video?
The video that we filmed in December.
Oh, yeah.
And he was losing it because he was like, "Dude, finish that video."
Yeah, maybe some things should stay hidden forever.
Nah, that's all right. It's fine.
Did I have a haircut that day? I think I was in a homeless mood.
You definitely looked like a bum that day.
I was disheveled. Yeah, I mean, I got a haircut like 3 days. If you guys saw me, it was bad.
You let it go. You let it go too much.
What? I work from home. I leave the house for like 10 minutes every day, in what world do I have to look good?
Yeah.
Like,
you know, I left the house yesterday and I got like pissed off because it was just like hard.
Oh, is that the house you got pissed off?
Yeah, I went to the shops and I regretted it. Like I regretted going to the mall.
Yeah, it's bad sometimes.
I didn't
it sucks.
I didn't get any help. Like I went to go get basketball shoes. I went to go buy Luca 2s, right?
Oh, you gotta support the boy, right?
Yeah, gotta support the boy.
He needs it. He's struggling.
Yeah, because my basketball shoes are like 7 years old. So I'm like, I think it's time, right?
7 years old. That's actually not bad.
But I didn't get to try them on. The guy kept trying to sell me a different cut. No, the guy tried to sell me Tatum's the whole time. I wanted to try.
Don't you hate that when you know what you want?
I know what I wanted.
And you go to a guy.
Yeah.
That happened when I tried to buy a car.
It's fucking annoying. I knew what I wanted, and I left unsatisfied and with no shoes.
Check this out. Ready?
You actually do have a photo with it.
It's got a photo. You have to. The only guy that I know in Australia that's been around longer than me is this guy, and then probably Max. I mean, it's just
he's an OG.
I mean, you gotta respect, right? Like, it's just a little bit of respect.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to, right? I mean, it's just crazy.
I think. Look, this is gonna sound like I'm glazing, but I think there's like a lack of respect. Yeah,
there's a little bit.
There's a lack. Like, you got to put some respect on some people's names. They've been doing this for 10 plus years, but I think that gets lost a little bit these days.
Yeah, it's just is what it is.
It is what it is.
People get lost, you know. The moment goes past. It's just like people's minds get lost. Time goes way too fast. I mean, we're in June, dude. It was 2024 at the start, like yesterday. I mean, it's just. It is.
It felt like yesterday I was at your house, bro. Yeah. Hey, there's actually a good question there. Please answer this question. Can you answer this? Why are sales from Australia so much higher for the same cards from other countries, especially Dragon Ball? I've never heard an actual answer. Lol.
All right. Well, I can't really answer for Dragon Ball, right? Because I don't own any Dragon Ball. But this is pretty much for everything. So in Australia, when you buy off eBay, there is a 10% like guaranteed tax you have to pay. Usually, when you also buy something, if it's more than $1,000, there's an extra 5% tax you have to pay. And then usually, once you go over $1,000, you have to spend an extra $90 just for the pleasure of the broker to release your item automatically. So that price is usually built in. So if an item in the US is like $500, people from Australia are happy to pay like $550 to $600 for the same item because of the forced tax and GST, the brokerage fee, and to get it faster. That's pretty much one of the things I did earlier on to pretty much leverage as much as I can for like English stuff when I used to sell that, because it was always more expensive here than it was in the US. So, plus Australians on average, I would say, and I don't have any, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Evidence, I guess. But like they get paid higher on average than like other Western collectors. But there are much less of us. I would say that
our expenses are actually so much lower here as well.
Yeah,
compared to America.
Like on average, until you get into like, you know, I need to buy a house stage. Before that, you can have, you know, some people on like 60, 70, 80K, and Americans are working for like $9 an hour.
Nah, man. Even if you own a house in Australia, the annual costs are significantly lower than the States.
Much lower. If you don't do anything and you don't maintain it, they're actually just like straight up like $1,000 a year.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. I actually. No, so being in the States like sobered me as well and made me want to never live there ever. Not that I ever had any like inclination to or like want to. It's so expensive, dude.
Slander. Not even 20 minutes in.
But it's so expensive. Like living there.
Is it really?
Yes, it's like a fucking war zone there, dude.
It's like a war zone.
It actually is. It's a battle royale.
Yeah, I mean, my brother went there like few years back, and he was just like, before COVID, he's like, dude, the food's twice as expensive and they give you like 3 times the portion size. It's unreal. It's unnecessary. I was like, that doesn't sound very fun. Like,
I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about like taxes. I'm talking about like insurance.
Oh, the tax. Yeah, they get like bent over. Like we get bent over here, but they get like mega bent over.
You actually get owned there. I would actually lose my will. So if I was like me in Australia now versus another vacuum where I lived in America my whole life, I would have lost the will to live in America.
Yeah,
like I mean, 5 years ago. I would have given up.
Is there an American dream? Is that a thing? Probably, right? It's in movies, right? Because we have the Australian dream.
The US, especially the Northeast and the West Coast, are the most expensive places to live. That's why I moved out of CTLOL.
Well, California, I know, which is what? West Coast is like ultra expensive.
Is that West Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah. California is really... I mean, that makes sense. In Australia, you don't have that option. Like, you like in a city or like you're in a city.
Yeah.
So, at least in America, if you want to live in like... Well, not want to, but if you need to live in the middle of nowhere to like lower the expenses, it's like an actual option.
Well, it's you have to do it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's not like, I don't think anyone really, I mean, I don't want to say they don't want to, but that's why living on the coast is so expensive, right? Because like, it's a desirable thing.
You know, I stopped tipping. Someone said tipping is what dissuades me. I stopped tipping. By the end, I tapped out.
Honestly, like,
I'm not gonna. I have to say it.
I see it. You know, I'm watching.
I have to say it.
Wait. What's that show I'm watching? Oh, with Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Right? So I'm rewatching that whole thing. I've watched every episode. I'm rewatching it with Kimberly, and he goes to a hotel, and like the doorman expects a tip, and then like his AC is broken in his hotel, and the guy comes and fixes AC, and he expects a tip.
Yeah.
It's like what? I know it's a comedy show and it's meant to force reaction, but like, the guy, your AC is broken and you tipped the guy for fixing it. Yeah. You should get a refund.
Yeah.
Because your AC, you had to sleep.
I don't know if I had this conversation with you. Someone just said you just lost the sub because I said I stopped tipping, but I actually don't care because it was actually criminal. Okay. There was one moment where I was on the verge of like an episode. I would have actually probably been arrested, where we sat down for dinner. All right. This was in New Orleans and I spent $27 on a meal, right? US, which is like 40 Australian. That's a lot. Right?
I mean, you're getting a good meal for $40.
So, but that's what my logic was. I was like, okay, I'm getting a meal here, so it's like,
was it
fine.
A meal or was it just a meal like Shake Shack?
No, it was like gumbo, which is like a stew kind of thing. It's like a New Orleans specialty with like shrimp and stuff, and it was nice. Okay. But they gave me like 3 pieces of French bread. This is actually fucking funny. They were like, they're like, you're gonna get you get French bread, right? I'm like, oh, this sounds sick.
What makes it French? Is it from France?
It's a French. It was just a French stick. It was just like bread. Like I can get that at Baker's Delight. Yes,
it's like $1.
It's not. No, it was not exotic. So I'm like, holy shit!
That's just normal bread.
It's bread, right?
It's actually sometimes it's more annoying to eat because if it's not like baked properly or they recook it properly, it's just terrible.
It was fine. It was like good French bread, but they gave me like 3 small slices at 27 USD. So I was like, this is insane. Because at least if you're going to charge me that much, you're going to give me like a lot of bread so I can eat this stew. But I had to like ration my bread. Imagine a stew. It's like thick. So I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, it was nice. But at the end of it,
Kim does that to me, bro. Kim does that. It blows my mind. Yeah, it blows my mind.
At the end of it, right, it was good. But then the bill comes, and then there was no logic to it. It just was like, your meal cost was 27, but you have to pay 36. Like that's what I was getting charged, was 36 USD.
Oh, so you didn't even have an option.
No, I didn't have an option. It was just
put it into the price, bro.
That's what I was saying. But it didn't explain what it was. Like it didn't say like
it blows my mind.
It didn't say it was tax. It didn't say it. Okay, Nishi says it's gratuity, but the thing is, on top of that, it said I had to tip as well. So
gratuity.
It's like,
is that on Twitch?
Gratuity, but I don't know what gratuity is. No one is explaining this.
Is that even a real word? Like I've never heard that.
It's a real word, right? It's a real word.
Gratuity?
Yeah, gratuity.
Yeah, my bad.
But no, this is the insane thing. So because you're saying that's the gratuity, right? On top of the gratuity, it said I had to tip. So I went from
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I went from 27 to 36 and then I had to tip. And I didn't tip. I said, fuck that. What the fuck am I tipping for?
Imagine if people tip me. Like if I sold someone to someone and then they tip me.
I get the tipping.
It doesn't make sense.
I get it's there for what do you call it? Like restaurant workers, like waitresses and waiters and stuff, right? But
I don't get
at some point you're fucking taking the piss. Like that was taking the piss.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
You just charge the amount that you can pay the people. If you can't, don't run the business. Don't put it on the public. I do like tips are sometimes in my mind okay because the person working the job can make more. If they're like an exceptional level, they can make more than their like salary or base weekly pay would be. That works in their favor. Usually that doesn't happen. Like I can say usually, I mean, I don't know. I've never worked in a tip job, but I can imagine not everyone is making equivalent to what they would just made if they just get paid a week's wage.
Tipping is part of why I say America is a battle royale, because instead of the business owner just solving the problem for everybody and then paying them properly, they put this awkward, like,
put the people against each other.
Yes, they pitting everyone. It's like the lower to middle class are like fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, dude, give me that level 3 helmet. I need it.
No, fuck you. I need this to like get the next meal. I'm not tipping it to you. Fuck you, man.
It's just like a table of 6 comes in. You see someone running to grab it, and then the table of 1 guy, me, walks in. I'm full, haven't shaved. I'm like, this guy's not gonna tip, and then no one wants to serve. It doesn't make sense. But in Australia, you go anywhere. Usually, you just get treated like shit no matter what you are. It doesn't matter. You don't get tips. Exactly. So they all just treat you like shit. It's just, That's
what I'm saying. The other one I didn't tip
Waiters
was the Uber
here can
drivers.
make a lot of money. They can pull $2 to $300 a night or more at a mid-end place, but their hourly wage is only $3 or so.
Actual criminal. It's a crime. It's just fucking crime.
It makes no sense, dude. It's so unfair. It's like actually unfair to the workers. It's just how it is.
The other one was Uber drivers, and that was because one of them
makes sense.
Well, one of them like made me sit in LA traffic for 15 minutes, and I had it was like 5 minutes into a traffic jam. We hadn't moved on the highway. I look at Google Maps and it's like, okay, there's a 10-minute delay because there's a crash. And I had to tell him there was a crash and can you like get off the freeway? And he was like, oh shit, I guess I can. So for 5 minutes, I had to do his job for him. I'm like, I'm not tipping you. That was also that was a $120 Uber ride because it was like an hour and 20 minutes long.
What?
Yeah.
What does he want? He gets to lock in an hour and 20 of driving without having to pick up multiple people.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He should tip you.
It's insane.
That's what a discount is. You know when people offer you a discount when they do more right now? Like someone asked me, I'm selling 10 of the same thing to someone. They asked me for a discount because I'm selling 10 of the same thing to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't offer me more because that doesn't make sense.
I hate that. But I do it. But I do it.
I agree, actually.
I'm a bad tourist, probably.
Are Australians the worst tourists? I mean, they are so loud. I mean, actually, no.
I don't think so. No way.
No, they're not that loud.
No way.
Ever seen a European tourist? No offense, any Europeans out there, but
wow.
you motherfuckers are loud.
Wow.
Like I was at Worlds, and you're just like standing on a train, no one's talking, and then the European guy, so just like, and you're just like, dude, chill out, just chill out a little bit.
I don't think Australians are the worst tourists.
What are you doing that for?
What?
I can't do that because I got sweaty armpits. Like, I'm sweating.
It's like a triple. You're disgusting.
That's not disgusting to sweat, bro. Someone tip me.
It's pretty filthy. Have you not heard of like antiperspirant roll-on or something?
No. Okay, wait.
You actually don't. It's like a fucking shower.
I use baby powder. I don't put deodorant on. Not when I'm at home. If I'm leaving the house.
Bro, you're pulling out all the stops and it's not working. You got
I use baby powder. Yo, Kim, get my baby powder. Quickly. I'll go change it.
Do you shave your underarms? Because you probably should. If you have like, I think
sometimes.
you might. I think you have hair.
I know. Is that a gotcha question? We did this earlier. I was like, oh, JLUV, do you pee sitting down? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, me too. And you're like,
dunk, bro. That was a
that's lame.
Dunk.
Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Like,
that's a new thing. That's a new thing. Asking people if they pee sitting down. I think that's like a trend.
It's not. I've been doing it for like 12 years.
No, it's like a question.
Allegedly.
I'm saying it's a question I haven't heard for like 30 years, and now all of a sudden people are asking guys if they pee sitting down. I think it's like it's a thing. Dude, your door just opened. What's going on?
Did it really?
What the I think that was
Kim.
She actually got the baby. She got the baby powder.
Oh, because she heard me screaming. Sorry. I'll message her. I'll tell her. Sorry, I was doing a bit.
What were we talking about? Yeah,
I don't know.
Fuck, man, America's crazy, dude. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I've never been there. I've been dealing with Americans for the past like 9 years, so I know a lot of Americans.
Yeah, you deal with a lot of Americans.
Yeah, like the last it's obviously before that. Before doing Pokemon, I was on Xbox Live. I got to meet a lot of Americans on Xbox Live, and they'd say certain things that were new to me at the time. But I've always been enthralled by the American, because it's pretty similar. I can imagine it's pretty similar. Like, they got cities like us. There's just a bunch of Western people.
There's a lot of roads. There's like a lot of roads.
They got roads.
Like
they got highways that are like 7 lanes.
It's like micro machines. It's like you ever play like micro machines when you were a kid? You ever play like with Hot Wheels?
Nah, I was playing like footy and stuff and
all right,
sports because I'm a fucking loser.
They have like a lot of roads.
Yeah, they got a lot of roads.
They're everywhere and they like wind and stuff.
Have you seen how? Actually, America's not that big.
It's humongous, dude.
Yeah, I guess. Man, Australia's big too.
America's bigger.
What? It's not.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how big it is.
Is it? Wait. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Which city did you go to last? For the regional?
LA and then New Orleans.
LA?
Yeah.
They had it in LA? Doesn't Pokemon
downtown LA.
It
was next to Crypto
Arena. Put it somewhere cheaper, bro.
What are they good? That had to be one of the worst experiences of my life.
Why can't they put it like in the middle of somewhere?
LA Regionals was that place. They should never get a regional again. That's
not NAIC. That's like East Coast. If you have money, IC.
NAIC was New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was nice.
Regional was in LA.
The regional was LA.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I don't know why they did it in LA, and they did it in
floods, right?
Yeah, they did it in downtown LA, which if you don't know is like, it's like a GTA 6.
So downtown LA. So
yeah,
what's that?
Don't Google it, dude.
Downtown LA.
Worst place I've ever been in my life.
Images? Let me see where this is on the map.
Worst place I've ever been.
I looked at the map the other day to see where places in America were, and I was like, wow, that's there. I didn't know that was there.
I think you'd struggle to find a city worse than downtown LA.
Because LA is like really close to the border, right? Mexico.
Yeah.
I was looking up something the other day. I was like, wow, like places in America.
I think
really close to, like,
San Diego is closer because it's further south.
Where's Carmen? That's what I've been saying.
Where's Carmen?
Carmen San Diego?
Oh, yeah. I know that game. That was like a DOS game. Careful, bro. You're showing your age.
Wait, a what?
I said careful. Yeah, it was, bro.
No, it was, but like it's also like a book. I'm pretty sure.
That's true. It is a book.
Not that I know how to read, but it has pictures in it.
Yeah.
It was really helpful for people like me.
Raichu said Pokemon Steven is the best YouTuber. That's a big tick.
Yeah, I agree with that guy. I agree with you, Raichu Skater 69. Your name's cool because there's 69 and it's pretty funny. I always laugh when I see the name. Because I used to do that. Like Steve 69. Like X Steve 69X, Xbox Live name.
Cali is so big, it's more to it than LA. Yeah, no, south of LA was good. Anywhere outside of LA was actually quite nice. Down near
did you see like? Because I know there's a big like homeless problem in most of the cities around the world.
That's like it's just an America problem. But yeah,
is it just?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not going to say it's like not a thing. Because definitely like around where I live, I see like one or two from now and then. And in the city, if you go to like Brisbane City, there's like a dozen.
It feels like
obviously I'm not going in that place.
Yeah.
But
it feels like I've had this conversation before. I have this every time I end up in America. But it just feels like in America, because there's like so many cities, like there's just so many places because it's so huge.
States 51, right? 51.
Yeah, but that's just states. And then you got like the cities on top of that. Is that
there's like
they actually just can't control it because like homelessness is a problem. Like it's an issue all around the world, but depending on the country, it's better managed. I feel like in Australia we manage it better. Our government is able to handle it. We have a
lot of good services. We have less people. It's a lot easier
because we got good
services.
It's because we have smaller cities.
Then again, they have more people. They have like more taxpayer dollars, so it's kind of like relative, right?
Well, that's the thing. There's like you would think that, but I think it's. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not. This is becoming.
We're not American political experts, right? I got Pikachu up here, and he's got Pikachu behind him. I mean, we're just guys.
But it feels like they just can't handle the problem because there's just too many spots where it's an issue, and because the country's so big, it's just out of control.
You fix it one place, by the time you fix it in the last place, it's already like started again in the first. So it's like, dude, funny story about homeless. Not that it's funny. Wait, let me rephrase.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up.
Let me start it again.
That's fucking crazy.
So there's a guy that lives.
That's crazy. I can't believe you said that.
Okay, how do I say lives near me? I don't know. Maybe. Well, he's around where I am. So I go to the post office every day. He hangs around the post office, and he sits there and he sits on a bench and he has a hat, right? I don't have a hat on me, so I can't use it. And he holds the hat out and he goes, "If you throw a coin in the hat, I'll give you $5." And that's pretty cool. But the catch,
I just can't get over how you said that.
The catch is he gets to keep the coins if you miss.
Right.
But obviously, I'm walking past and he's like, "If you throw a coin in the hat, you get $5." And I'm like, "Okay, give me a coin." And he's like, "I'm not going to give you the coin." And I was like, "Dude, Nobody walks around with fucking coins anymore. Like, what am I going to throw my debit card in there? Like, please. And so I argued with him. Like, I haven't used a coin in years. Like, no one uses coin. It was a big.
I can't.
Don't worry about it.
It was all just like.
Don't clip that.
You actually have to undo the last 2 minutes, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, and he did it the other day with a cup. We did it yesterday with a cup. So, but like I was walking, he could see me from like 100 meters away, and he was like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm friends with this guy now."
And straight.
But yeah, the problem is the first time it happened.
I don't think there's any safe.
The first time it happened, right?
Steve, change the topic, bro. I can't.
No, wait. I gotta finish the story. The first time it happened, I didn't shave. I didn't have a haircut. So I let me look at how the way I'm dressed, right? Like I was like this, walking around, full beard, hadn't shaved, my hair's all the way down. And he's like, "You know what? You probably need it more than I do." I was like,
"That's actually fucking base." That guy
it was hilarious. I was like, "What even?"
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
you actually got it.
It's just is what it is.
And someone just said, "Damn, he is short too."
Oh yeah, dude, it's rough being 5 foot. Like sometimes I wish, like, would I trade like millions of dollars for a few more inches? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. It's not a big deal. I'm happy though. I got 5 cats. It doesn't take as much to bend down and pick them up.
Okay, I got a question for you. As a short person, do you get upset if people call you short?
No, not really.
I called the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Oh, yeah,
go.
You go. No, you go. No, I cut you off. That's my bad. You go.
I called the guy short at basketball last night, and he went 0 to 100 because I knew it was gonna work.
But it's personal though, right?
It is pretty personal, yeah.
Like, if someone says like, "Yo, Curly's got the ball, get him." Like, you got curly hair, you can't change it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a certain level to it. Like, but I guess if you just like, I mean, it's competitive.
JLUV is toxic. I mean, he asked for it, and I didn't actually call him short. I just did this.
But it's competitive.
But I did this, right? I kept doing this and like laughing at him, and he was like getting mad. It was fun.
Okay, that's probably too far. I mean, that's why I don't play sports, because you just get made fun of all the time.
It goes both ways. I mean, he was giving it. Yeah. Give us full context. All right. So full context. This is actually insane. So full context.
Wait.
Yeah.
Start the story off with like, this is why I hate short people. That's the same.
Okay. So this is why. This is actually no. You were spitting. This is why I hate short people. So we're playing basketball, and I'm setting screens. Right. I was like, because that's what you do. And this guy,
a hard screen.
Yeah. And this guy's getting mad because I was setting screens, and he kept muttering under his breath like, "Fucking idiot," blah blah blah. And he's like, "Do that again, see what happens." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Fuck, it's you and your screens." I was like, "Screens are part of the game, bro. Like,
part of the game.
It's part of the game." And he was like, "Yeah, but he's like fucking stupid." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, this guy's an idiot." And so every time I'd set a screen, he was getting like real mad. At the end of the game, I was like dribbling, and he like hard fouls me, and I hit the ground, and I just was like, I'm like laughing at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I was fine because I'm a big boy. But I get up and I start laughing. I'm like running back, on offense. I'm laughing at him. And then when the game ends, I kept going to him. I'm like, "It's funny, isn't it? It's funny, yeah, funny." Because like I always like play like dumb mind games like that where they don't know what I'm talking about. Because like
hilarious.
It's funny,
one-sided mind games.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And then the game we're shaking hands, and he's like, "Next time, shut the fuck up and play the game." And I was like, "Bro, you're complaining about me sending screens, and at the end of the game, you give a cheap shot." I was like, "What's wrong with you?" And he was losing it. He's just like, you can't talk to people like that. They see like white rage.
It's just how it is. I mean,
but then I kept doing that. I was like, "No worries, man. Keep doing the cheap shots." And I kept doing that, and he was like getting real mad. The game was over. He deserved it.
I mean, I've been short for a long time.
Yeah.
My whole life, actually. I didn't shrink, but I mean, the thing, I'm like, what am I? I'm like 5'8", I think, 5'7", 5'8", one of those two, and I don't really bother me. It was nice being in Japan. Everyone's my height. It's fucking sweet. Honestly, I might live there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it doesn't really.
I don't have I don't have a problem with short people. I don't have a problem.
No.
Like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. But like, if you're short and you're being a dickhead, it's my go-to because I know that you can't change it, and I know that most of the time it's going to make people pissed off.
The best thing he should have done is like fight back with something, like fire with fire. Like, he should have picked apart one of your aspects.
Yeah.
But he went down the wrong road and took offense. I mean, it's a competitive game. I mean, it's just like you're not going to commend the people you're playing against. That's kind of lame, right? Like it's
No.
I mean, and it's just dudes, and they're just words.
Okay,
so it's like,
do you think is that body shaming? Is it actually body shaming? That's crazy.
Yeah. I thought that was only.
Where's the line then?
Body shaming.
Like if you
isn't it just body explaining? That's like a word. Like that's like body situationing. Like if that's a situation.
That's like
you're shaming.
Okay, so then that means every time you watch the NBA and then like a big player or someone layups or dunks on someone and they do the too short.
Yeah, or they do like on his head.
Yeah.
On his. It's like, dude, you're 7'3". Yeah, it's on everyone's head.
At what height does it become body shaming? Like if you're 6'6" and someone does the too short, is it body shaming?
Like Pat Bev.
Like when
all the way to the ground when he does like the 1 in 12 game layup.
But how is it body shaming at 6'6", Kaigus? At what point does it actually become like at 5'9" and below, it's body shaming?
It's always body shaming. Nah, it's not. Because you just can't let the words get to you. I mean, I've tried to live that mantra for a long time. You can't let anything get to you. It's not a big deal. It's just words.
Yeah.
Like if I called you blue, would you get upset? No, because you're not blue. So it's like.
I wonder
pretend,
how much you'd have to say it.
You're not blue. You're not tall. You know, any car, anything. Not a big deal. Nothing really matters.
Someone said smack talk is in all sports.
Yeah. I mean, smack talk's in everything, right? Like anything where there's like a level of competitiveness involved, if you got it in you, you're just going to say it. Like even when I'm listing on eBay, I mean, it's completely irrelevant.
No, it sounds relevant.
If I see someone's listing and I was like, man, that listing's dog shit. Like that's a trash listing. Like that guy didn't try. His photos are trash, wrong category, terrible title. You can pick apart anything. I mean, it's just like, it's competitive.
Do you message them and tell them that?
Not really.
That would be toxic.
What? I mean, some people respond to criticism, constructive or not, different. So it's usually better just to do nothing.
Someone said I'm a Sam Hyde fan. What does that mean?
Well, this other guy, oh, you got $10. Dude, don't give it to me. He has more money than me. What the hell?
This is the most Aussie stream I've ever watched.
Yeah. You know, someone commented. She's like, Steve, even though I can't understand most of the things you say.
Thanks, Lemonade.
I like watching your videos. I was like, what the fuck? Can you not understand the thing? Do I really sound that way?
I don't think so. But you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't understand us when we talk. Like I had to start saying like water in America.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? How else is what? Water, mate. Can I get a bottle of water, mate?
Well, you're at a restaurant. You ask for a glass of water.
Yeah.
Ask for it.
Have water. What do you get? Tap or sparkling?
Usually tap. If I go with my girlfriend, sparkling, because she likes it.
Oh, I mean, Kim gets sparkling. I was like, yeah, can I have tap water?
I'm happy with tap water because we're tight asses. That's why.
Lou, can you please donate that $10 to the poor short YouTuber next to you with a small apartment?
Can you please donate the $10 to the poor short? I don't live near him, Nishi. He lives in Brisbane.
Yeah. What's up, Nish? Oh, Nish is on Twitch. Dude. I can't have both up at once. This computer only has one screen, so I can't have all these things going on. Terrible. I'm terrible at this.
Is Steve unable to grow a full beard? Short Kings. Well, that's body shaming. Careful, buddy.
What do you mean I can't grow a full beard? Is not enough for you?
You're body shaming his beard and his height. That's crazy.
What more do you want me to grow? Like some people can't get anything. What am I supposed to do? He's not alt-right. I don't know what is alt-right?
They're talking about Sam Hyde. He's the guy that has the guns and...
Can't believe my favorite streamer is actually a bully towards short people.
I don't know anything about it. I'm actually so low, like, intelligence. It's like, I can't even believe it. When it comes to the average...
I just want to make it clear that I'm not going to walk down the street and just randomly call somebody short. I'm not going to just, like, tell someone that they're being short randomly.
Think you should do it.
No, I don't do that.
I think that'd be funny.
But when I'm playing basketball, it gets like that because you're looking for any little bit. Yeah.
You can't. You got to get in their heads.
Like, I went to do a putback last night, but I was further under the ring than I thought, and so I got blocked by the backboard. And the guy said that's going on Shacked and a Fool, and I just had to wear it.
I mean, that's how it is. You can't get it. I mean, I wouldn't see if I was trash talking. You can't like put a whole sentence.
My man is going to call people short-fingered when playing PTCG.
You just got to yell Shackton.
Yeah, actually.
Like you can't be like, actually.
No, it's actually not. It's not Shacking, bro, because of this. No.
But yeah. Well, when I'm back on the accent thing, when I'm like talking to Australians, like everyone in my country. Do you put on the accent? Like, does it just completely change? Like, you go up to... It depends on who you're talking to, obviously. Like, when I go to the post office, it's all just, like, filled with ladies. So I was like, oh, hello, how's it going? But if I go to, like, the hardware store and I want to get something, it's like, oh, mate, how's it going? It's just, like, full on... Yeah. It's, like, full on swapped. Like, it's not even... It's, like...
Yeah. When you used to work at a job... Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying this like a fucking idiot.
I'll take that offensive. Thank you very much. So what I do is not a job.
That's why I know. Like I instantly regretted it. And then when you used to work for somebody else, like when I used to work in an office, right? There was like a different way of talking, especially if you like made a phone call, which I don't talk like anymore.
Because you like work in construction, people, right?
Yeah.
I worked on construction sites for like 6 months, almost 12 months.
Yeah.
And in that job, I mean, that is a different breed. Like that is like you have to like severely change everything you do.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get made fun of at work.
You talk. It's like, hey, how are you today? And they're like, oh, how are you today?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? How am I today? Like, yeah, make fun of you.
Yeah.
Like, and then you just go up like, mate, how you going? It's just like, oh, not bad, mate. It's like, oh my god.
If you go to Bunnings, you can't go in like a little nerd emoji. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. Or you get a sausage. You're like, how many snags you want, mate? And you're like, yeah, mate, just 2.
Yes, 2, please, mate. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. You can't. Because if you talk too much, they're just like, what are you talking so much for? Just break. 10 words is 1 word in Australian culture.
Yeah. 100%.
If I'm too short to reach something, I'm too short to reach something. That's just the reality. I'm so short that my foot... You got to make sure your feet on the ground when you sit, bro. Just get a better setup. It's good for your back. In saying that, I have a horrible back because I don't sit properly. So I'm not a good person to give advice.
We were talking about this before. I think you need to go see a doctor.
Oh, yeah. But they want money from me, dude. I don't know.
I think you need to, for your own sake, you need to just go do like a full scan or like a full check.
I did get one of those. I did get one of those like 6 months ago because Kim was worried I was dying. So, because she doesn't want a cash cow to die, you know what I mean? So it's like, you want me to get a full checkup? I have a lot of things that I haven't changed. And it's like, I'm just going to keep doing it because it's not a big deal. But
what'd they say in the checkup? What'd they say in the checkup?
I have really high cholesterol. The guy said to stop eating so many bakery goods. And now I eat more because I figured if I can double it, it might fix the problem. So I'll go back and get that checked in about 6 months. And then other than that, I was pretty much fine. Didn't cost that much either. Like full skin check, full body check, like 5 tests, blood tests.
That would have been under $100.
Sample. Yeah, it was like $70 or something.
Yeah.
Skin check was like a little bit more.
Plus you get the rebate too.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't cost much to get stuff done in Australia.
No. You're going to make the Americans upset with that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just how it is.
What was my favorite part of the States?
Yeah, wait, let me... Hey, JLUV, what's your favorite part of the States besides competing? That was my question, by the way.
It's actually really hard to figure out one thing. Okay, let me just like try and relive a day.
Wait. When I
can't think. No.
I'll ask you favorite things to trigger the brain, right?
Okay.
So, favorite place in America?
It's still New York City because there's just like
City?
Yeah.
Is it bustling?
It's just.
Does it feel like Tokyo? Is it like Tokyo?
Yeah, it feels like there's like activity, and it doesn't feel like
there's just
you know what the thing is? It doesn't feel sad. That's actually it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like most other cities make me feel sad being in them after like a bit.
Yeah, I mean that's just. I guess right. I like my sleepy towns.
I think my favorite part of America is eating food. That's literally it. Like.
I mean, you get to eat things that you don't normally eat. That's right, surely.
Literally all it is, yeah.
And you're a big guy, so like you like bigger portions, I can imagine. So it's nice to actually be full after a meal.
Yeah.
And not have to order like extras and stuff.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite thing to eat in New York? Or did you get pizza? Did they have pizza slice?
Yeah, pizza's pretty good there. I didn't go to New York this time. That was last year.
Are they like Costco-sized pizzas, or are they like Domino's?
They're pretty big. They're pretty fucking big. They're huge.
Because I went to Costco like a few years ago, and it was like that thing was like $1, and it was huge for like a slice of pizza. And I was like, these motherfuckers eating this all the time. Like, holy shit, this thing's huge. Like,
yeah.
And they gave you free soda. The cup was like this big. I was like, what the hell?
But the New York pizza is better than that. Like random New York street pizza is good. That's pretty base.
Is it very culturalized? Like, is it just people from everywhere, just littered everywhere?
In New York, yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yeah, it's like Australian city, right? You just get everything. Like, it's good when there's a little bit, because Australians are dickheads, so it's like nice to have non-Australians,
some variety,
like actual decent people.
Yeah,
that aren't always pissed off.
Oh, I got a shrimp po' boy. That was crazy.
In NOLA.
Yeah.
Is that New Orleans?
Yeah. Do you know what a shrimp po' boy is?
No, I'm gonna Google it.
It's like a sub with fried shrimp in it. And like tomato and lettuce.
I don't know.
Oh, you hate seafood, yeah.
Oh, the thing is, I hate seafood. I eat shrimp and prawns sometimes.
Yeah.
But I need to have like the right sauce, and they need to be like cooked properly. I can't just like eat them raw, like out of the sea. I don't think anyone does though. That's really popular here in Australia, like the seafood, like marine bugs.
That's like when we went to get sushi and you didn't get one piece of fish.
Okay. I'm going to explain the story. Don't fucking interrupt me.
Okay.
You're going to interrupt me. JLUV comes to my house. We're chilling out. And I'm like, you hungry? I know a great place to eat some sushi. And then we get there, or on the way there, I'm like, I don't eat seafood. I just like getting the beef options or the chicken. And that's fine. In Australia, we have sushi, and then there's chicken sushi, like fried, what is it? Basically fried chicken with avocado. And then they had like Wagyu beef ones. And then you could also get a bowl of some chicken or something. So I grabbed like 4 sushi plates off this conveyor belt. It was a train sushi. And my guy grabs like 18 fish plates and then eats and he's like, oh, you're not going to eat these? I was like, dude, I told you that I don't eat seafood. And he's just like, and of course I'm paying, right? So, because he's in my city, I got to pay. It was like 100. How much was it? Like 100? I don't know. 100
It was.
something.
I remember it was like $100.
I'm just like, dude, this guy's. I just didn't eat food for like 2 weeks to save money, and then he comes in and destroys my food.
And then we drove home in what car, Steve?
That car's cool. I like that car.
Yeah.
I still have that, even though I bought a new car. I still have that car.
What new car did you buy recently?
I can't really remember what it's called, to be honest.
Oh, damn.
It's been a while. But it is quite funny, because as a person who doesn't leave the house that often, unless it's necessary, and works from home, I have 2 cars. It's kind of funny. I mean, you think about it, in a hyperbolic state, that's kind of fucking funny, right? That's like a huge meme.
But you're a big car guy. You like cars.
I love cars.
As like a hobby.
I don't like working on cars. I like driving cars. I also like looking at cars and just like thinking like, wow, these things are crazy. I mean, I like German cars. So I do also like Japanese cars. I just like the whole culture thing. I mean, it's crazy, right?
I just can't get the cars. Point A to point B for me. My car's from 2009.
They are expensive and incredibly unnecessary. My car's from 2009 too.
Yeah, there's a bit of a difference.
There's levels to it.
I'll drive my car till it dies, bro.
You should give me that Reviving Legends poster.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Why would I give you that?
I don't have one. I have all the old posters. They're a lot easier to find. But yeah, that Reviving Legends poster, that's rare.
Really hard to get, yeah.
That's actually not that easy to get.
No. There was 3 that I bought at the same time, and I only got 1 of the 3, and I was super pissed. And it didn't make any sense. Because the guy just relisted them, and then I tried to get them again, and then every time I try and buy it, he wouldn't sell it to me. I think I paid like $70 for that.
Yeah, but they're expensive now. That's like $300, $400 for a Reviving Legends poster now.
But I don't know what happened, because it wasn't like all of a sudden someone was like, oh, Pokemon posters are like the thing. They just like...
I think you'll find that like when it comes... The moment that someone realizes that something sells for like more than you can get it for, it disappears very fast. And the supply for like almost everything Pokemon is like not that deep. Even the most recent boxes up until like 4 years ago, like the supply is like not that crazy. The moment it's not available, it's like stuff can just get wiped out, and it's kind of impressive.
Hey,
like,
I got a question actually about this. So like, because I was talking to Corn King about this, about sealed product, right? Nice.
Yeah.
Why is XY and like black and white era stuff so like? Is it actually incredibly scarce, or are people just sitting on boxes of that? Because like you never see it anywhere.
It's been like 10 years now.
It is like, old, yeah.
You just get like, you understand, like the average person right now. I mean, if you know a Japanese Pokemon card collector, and boxes right now are 5,000 yen. They were like 5,000 or a little bit less back then. How many boxes is the average person going to open right now? Like if you're going to open a shiny EX box and you can get it at retail, what are you going to buy? One? Are you going to buy two? Like how much? The average person, how many boxes do you think you're going to open?
I feel like two. I feel like two or three.
2, 3. Like that's a lot. And back then, you could do that. You could literally just do that, but there wasn't like people buying cases. Like there wasn't just cases listed everywhere. I mean, I wasn't back there. I can't say from experience, but I can only imagine. Like I know a few people that were back there, and I have a few friends that bought from Pokemon Center online. You can just buy like as many as you want, but because you could, like why would you? So if you wanted to buy a box, you just bought the box and then opened it. You didn't like right now. Like I just got another case in today of shiny EX. So it's just like you can just buy like the cases in mass because like in your head you're like, well, what if they stop reprinting them, and what if they more are gonna like they're gonna get older. But back then you could just buy like Mario Luigi boxes were like under 2,000 yen. You could just buy as many as you wanted from the Pokemon Center. Like there wasn't like limits to this stuff back then. So because there wasn't limits, less people held it, and then they stopped making it. But no one cared that they stopped making it. They just got the next set. Like it was more exciting to get the next set than to get the older set back then.
Yeah.
At least I think. Like this is all my opinion, right? But like, yeah. I mean, the snack bread because no one thought about invest. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because definitely people bought stuff for value, but back then, the singles were a lot cheaper, so you just buy singles instead of like opening massive amounts of your own boxes. But now, it's like, how many people do you know doing mass box openings? It's a lot different now because like the boxes and everything. Because I used to do mass box openings of English product because you could sell the singles, but now I guess it's a little bit different because people buy their own boxes. I guess, but I'm not a sealed thing, especially right now. But back then, I can imagine that you could just buy the boxes you want whenever you wanted them. You didn't need to stockpile.
Yeah,
and they weren't always expensive. Like 2020, they were still like under 10,000 yen for some of these sets. So that's just how it is. And the cards inside don't really matter the value of the boxes these days. Like, because the box is old and it's sealed, it's usually just.
But all that XY stuff, it doesn't matter whether it's got a hit.
Even like Diamond and Pearl, like Diamond and Pearl is like, sorry, the Diamond and Pearl fans, it's like worse than XY, in like every way possible, in my opinion. Like the box arts are worse, the cards are way worse, but those boxes are like 300, 400, 500,000 yen at a minimum. But like Diamond and Pearl 1, DP1, I have 2 boxes of that, and like that set, no offense, is like really bad. Like, I don't even know if that set has chase cards. Last time I remember. Like, there's no, like, mega thing that people want. Look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up now.
As much as I'd love to talk about, like, boxes forever, but just back then, you could just get whatever you wanted. And what's the reason to stockpile it? It's just crazy. But that's just, yeah. Because I got a friend who bought, like, over, like, 200 or 300 Mario Pikachu boxes back then from Pokemon Center. He sends me pictures of his order history. Rayquaza Poncho box times 50, every box times 50. I mean, it was just there. Like, it was just. And if you're one of the lucky ones who decided to keep more than the other people, but it's not like those. I wouldn't say opportunities, but it's not like those times are like gone. Like you even see it up until like last year. Like with other sets, like EV Heroes and VMAX Climax is expensive now. Not even like what? When was the VMAX Climax reprint? When was that? That was like a year and a half ago, maybe. I think.
It feels like it now.
I think it was like September 2022. I remember because I bought 1,000 boxes of a reprint. That was like the last time Japanese boxes were like MSRP because no one wanted VMAX Climax, right? Because it was overprinted, just like shiny EXs right now. And then I bought 1,000, and then I sold them all over Christmas, or half of them, and I still have the other half. And I got all my money back, and it's the same. And now that box is expensive, but no one wanted it. It's just like. It's just the same thing is going to just keep repeating. This isn't a Pokemon sealed box investing advice or stream.
Well, people,
but it's just the same thing. It's just going to keep happening. I think a lot of people think like
No, okay, so that's what I was going to
yelling?
ask. Do you think, no, you're not really yelling, but like, I don't really think, I don't see how it can happen again. I mean, now we're just talking about what we spoke about on the investor stream, but
Yeah.
we
We can stop in a bit.
Oh,
Back
yeah,
to Australian law.
Yeah, let's go back to dumping on the Americans. I don't see it happening again because
the huge crazy mega spike, probably not. But like the general thing of just like older things getting older and then like something happening every once in a while that makes things more popular is probably going to keep happening. Because I was talking to Kim about this the other day. Because, you know, she runs a singles store. She sells like all our singles. And she does everything. And she's like really good at that. And then she's like, you know, it's like it feels like she's like selling less than she did previously. And I was like, yeah, you know, like the world is going through a thing right now. Like the world's down pretty bad. And I was like, I wonder what, like I would think, like this is just us like yapping, right? As just human beings. Like I wonder what they thought in like the Great Depression. Like did they think, oh, it's fucking done. Like we're donezo. And then like a few decades go by.
That's the whole point of it.
That's the thing. And then like a few decades ago, and everything else goes down. It goes up and then it crashes again. Those people like in like 99, like everything's donezo. And then like 2008, oh, it's done. It's like, is this our like, oh, it's done moment? Like, you know what I mean? You obviously you don't know. Like, are we donezoed right now? Like, is it donezo? But yeah, it is what it is.
There's like I have like a general feeling of like, I was saying this before. It's just like, man, this is getting out of control. Like I will often think like,
no,
I don't know how people are doing this right now.
It was dumb as hell back then. I had people that I know like messaging me like they're sellers and like beginner sellers, mid sellers, and they're like, man, things are popping off, Steve. I just quit my job. And I was like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, like this is probably not gonna last forever, and jobs are pretty useful. Even a guy like me at my like level, like sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I should go back to work. Like 6 months, 12 months. So it's like you never know. Like, are we donezo? Are we not donezo? It goes to everyone's mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I hate talking about the future because who the hell knows? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of just like a put one foot in front of the other and just keep surviving vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Like every day is more important than the future, in my opinion.
I think life. I had this like realization, and granted, I'm in a pretty comfortable position, so I'm not like in a space of like, oh my god, I'm struggling. But
comfortable position now.
Yeah,
it's not like you're always mega comfortable.
No.
Yeah,
but there's always like, I started thinking like life is literally just like survival. It's like, can you like doing what you need to do to get to the next day? And I stopped. I mean, I kind of just stopped thinking like 6, 12, 24 month plans. I think that's just like,
it's such. I've never once thought of like the furthest I think is like, what's today? Tuesday? When?
Today's Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. I think Monday is like the longest. I think because it's just what's the point?
It's like, too hard, man.
It's crazy.
I don't think obviously the brain can like handle it.
People out there, they have like, you know, strategies. They invest in like stocks and all these other things. That's great for them. I fucking love that for you. But for me personally, I want to just get to tomorrow sometimes. And sometimes I don't even want to get to tomorrow. You're just like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
like, I feel we get caught up a lot. Sorry. Voice dropping. How good's that? We get caught up a lot. And someone asked me on Instagram the other day. They're like, Steve, are you happier now that you have like money, I guess? And it's just like, I don't think it matters. Obviously, it makes life easier.
That's such a crazy statement, bro.
Speak from privilege. But like when I was 21, and I was working part-time casual at a supermarket, and I would come home, I was renting a one-bedroom room somewhere. It's not important. I would play video games when I get home. I would sell like my Nintendo 64 and GameCube stuff on the side. Like I was happy then. So like it really like, it's about like if I get to $20 million in net worth, am I going to be happier? It's probably going to be more stress, you know, more money, more problems. It's just like, I don't think there's obviously, it's hard to speak on money because everyone has different lives and what they need and everything. But it's just like, as if you like, you need to be like happy kind of like without it. Because someone asked me, like, are you happier now that you have money? Like, I'm happy that I can, if Kim needs something or my mom needs something, I can, you know, get them anything they want. That can make me happy for them. But for me personally, I don't think it apart from removing the stress, which obviously I've been through a lot of that stress. I was broke as fuck for a very long time, but I never let it take away like a little bit of happiness. But I think I play a lot of video games. That really helps because you can just pass time with video games very easily.
You know, somebody said to me the other day that video games are the opium for the soul. Yeah,
I've stopped hanging out with people that use big ass words like opium.
Opium is not a big word.
It's big to me.
He said video games are opium for the soul. The soul. Yeah. They're an opioid. It's important. He's kind of spitting, bro.
Because you get like so much progression from like every single thing. You can see yourself.
But do you know what it means? Like it's just like a fucking drug, dude. It's a drug for the soul.
Yeah. Is that bad or good?
Well, it's bad. It's meant to be it's like a bad thing. Because it's like you're like what's the word? Are you like placating or are you like? So it's like you're sedating yourself. It's like you're sedating your soul.
I guess like you're ignoring the outside world for like a little bit of a hit.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But the thing is, if you don't need
what's wrong with
stuff,
that? What's wrong?
Yeah. I mean, we're just living, right? Like, you know, I live in like an old people area. So everyone around me is like old. So I got a lot of like wisdom, I guess, from these old people. So I bought my new car. It's not new. I bought a new used car. I had talked to all these old people. They're like, man, I wish I did more of that. Like, man, I wish I spent more of my time not worrying about like future now that they are like old. I was like, shit, that hits deep. Like, it's like, holy crap. But yeah, I mean, C2B says I play games to escape reality. I mean, is there anything really apart from, I guess, recreational drug use that can help you escape reality the way that games do? Like, is it healthy? Is it not healthy?
I think it's fine. I think every now and then it's fine.
What about 15 hours a day of World of Warcraft? Is that fine?
I think that's yeah, that's probably not fine.
That's really bad. That's when I get full homeless state.
Yeah.
But this guy says he's enjoying the stream of the Yap Fest. What? It's literally just me and him. What do you want us to do?
I actually don't know, man. I don't know, man.
This guy's haterade, dude. I mean, it's just two guys talking. There's no real topic.
I actually don't get it. What I would like is for people like, okay, now we're getting one guy.
Does he have a topic?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
if you got a topic, tell us.
Yeah,
we could talk about.
If there's like a thing, it was like the guy that was like, "You're irritating." Yeah. It's like, show me what I'm supposed to be then to like satisfy you. Like,
do better.
What is it? You can't just like drive by like that. What? Okay, it's a Yap Fest. Okay, so do you want us to stop talking?
Yeah, well, you want us to sit here and just stare at each other? Why don't you start flexing again? You know. You want to show off my sweaty armpits?
I actually don't get what people want from streams. I don't get it anymore. I'm actually lost. I'm fucking lost.
Theoretically, you are more of a streamer than I am, but you aren't by definition a streamer.
No.
Because you work. You're just recreational YouTuber. I am, by all intents and purposes, recreational YouTuber. Like what?
I think it's
would it be Asmongold TV, bro? Like what are we supposed to do?
That's wild, man.
But I mean, it's good. I mean, the thing is, I don't get, because I want to say my content, but I guess the videos that I put out are so like niche down that if people are looking for it, they'll probably enjoy it. They're not like, you know, they're in the public eye. I don't get many views or anything like that. I actually prefer it this way. I like it just to be like stay small and manageable and easy, and you know. But
you like the interpersonal contact.
It's just there's so many like levels to like content creation, I guess. And I'm like literally here. And I like say it every time I do it. I'm like, my thing's like literally, I'm like down bottom barrel. Like, I'm not going to edit my stuff that well. I'm not going to do this. I don't know how to do many of these special tricks. I'm happy to have it that way. Because the content that I watch is literally that. Like people doing like just one takes and long form stuff or just talking about a topic that I enjoy. That's what I enjoy. So that's what I put out. If you like watching stuff that's like highly edited, mega topic, and there's popular people, maybe that's because we're not popular people. If we were popular people, then the things we say would be relevant, right? Is that how it works?
I don't know. I haven't worked it out. I've been doing this for 4 years. I still don't get it.
What's a popular topic in the world right now? Wait, let me Google.
That's actually a good question. What is a popular topic?
What happens? Trending topics? See, I don't know. Immigration. Ooh, that's crazy.
I don't think we should go there.
That's a bad idea.
Josh said, I said I was enjoying the stream. How is that hating? I don't know. Look, I use hating as like a general word.
I mean, it can be seen as hating.
It can be
How are you
seen as
supposed to
hating.
take it?
Yeah.
I get a lot of comments that could be I could take as hate, but generally I don't.
I am declaring war on haters. I decided this last week.
I mean, there are so many people that dislike me. It's like there's not enough paper in the world to put the names on the list.
Yeah, man.
But it's fine.
You got some haters, man.
I mean, I got like people that dedicate their lives to hating me, and that's fine.
You dedicate your life to hating people too.
But
though.
I'm also a hater too.
Yeah.
So it's like a competition to who can hate more.
Yeah.
But it's fine. That's why I try to do the best thing in most scenarios. You know, like it's a quote I heard somewhere. It's like you're playing like chess. You just try to do like the best move as much as you can.
Optimal play.
Yeah, optimal play, like the positive EV, and even just like helping people. Oh shit. Helping people is a good way for me to like express my, I guess, gratitude to where I am. So I mean, that's not too bad. That's the kind of stuff I like to put out.
Yapping is definitely a negative word. 100%.
Yeah, yapping's like, if I was like, JLUV, you're yapping, you're not going to be like, oh, thanks, Steve.
Dude. Yeah,
thanks, man. I so appreciate it.
Sarima says, I have an important question. Yeah, shoot. Go for it.
Wait.
Thoughts on over-tourism in Japan? Listen, I've hated that. Okay, I'm the original white guy in Japan hater as a white guy in Japan.
I mean, I've been in Japan 3 times. It's the only place I've ever traveled. There's a lot of Japanese people there, dude. Key?
Yeah, look, the whole like the over-tourism in Japan thing, I think it's a numbers thing. It's just that there's more people going there. So it's not so much that the people going there are arseholes. It's just that there are a lot of arseholes in the world. And if you put a lot of people in one spot, then your percentage of the number of people that are arseholes is going to increase because it's relative percentage.
Yeah, people don't act that way in their own towns. Like they go.
No, they do, and then they go and do it elsewhere. Yeah,
that's just 100%, bro. I guess Americans, Europeans, you know, I said earlier, they're so loud, bro.
They're pretty loud.
Do they know that it's because Japanese people are like quiet? They don't even look you in the eye unless they're serving you. But if you're walking down the street, no one looks you in the eye. If you walk down the street in Brisbane and you look someone in the eye, it's usually there's going to be a really good interaction or a really bad interaction. Yeah. This doesn't happen in Japan.
There's some kind of statistic, I'm pretty sure, where there's like most Americans have not left the country. And I think that shows when they do leave the country and they go to places like Japan, they don't act out. It's just that they don't know how to read the room. That's just like a general thing.
Yeah. And that's probably it. They can't read. I mean, it happens. I mean, they come to Australia. I've seen a lot of people like everyone's so friendly. And it's like, why? And they're like, oh, they like say hello to you and you walk past them if you're on a walk. And I was like, is that friendly? Like, good morning. That's normal.
You know,
is that not normal?
Americans are really friendly, and I was like alarmed.
Are they actually?
Yeah. No, they are. That I will give.
In New York or everywhere?
I felt this like generally everywhere. So like wherever I'd go, so many people would have like conversations with me, and actually, it gave me more perspective on games. Like, this is crazy. So like when you play a game, right? Like a story-driven game, like a Western game, Steve. Yeah.
Yes.
And there's like a lot of like talking and like there's like a lot of.
Can you give a game as a reference?
I don't know. Have you played Oblivion? Even when you play like World of Warcraft, right? And there's just like so much dialogue.
I played Oblivion.
Okay, so there's like so much dialogue, and you're just like, bro, like, shut up, like, get on with it. You know what I mean? Like games that just have too much dialogue because there's like a lot of
like Skyrim and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what America's like, and so when you're there, there's just like lots of talking about, and people will just like start talking to you randomly. If that happens in Australia, you are like on alert. Like I'm on alert. If I'm on the tram and someone starts talking to me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they usually need something.
It's
you don't talk to people on trams.
No.
You don't talk to people on trains. That's just weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you're about to get stabbed or like they want money from you. There's no reason.
But in America, it's like a normal thing. And they just start talking to you about your day or what you're doing or like, and then they like recommend a place to go and you feel like you're playing an RPG. You're like, was that a side quest or something?
Is it because is public transit like more popular there?
They have like dog shit public transit. But this is just like at like a restaurant or something.
Don't they have subways?
That's just New York.
Oh shit! I guess not through the whole of America, right? That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just New York.
Get Albanese on those tunnels, dude. He'll make them.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's really weird thing.
Australian joke.
But they were nice. Like, I will admit that, like, they were nice.
I never thought of it that way.
But the thing is, because like I'm like, are you being nice? Like, is there
yeah,
like some ulterior
nice
motive here?
Because you're Australian. Like,
yeah.
Do they see a foreign? Like, if I saw someone that wasn't, obviously Australian, I might change my tune. Just like not on purpose. You just do it, just because maybe you want to make yourself look better as an Australian. Like, you know what I mean? Just as a countryman, you want to be like, oh, this person is like doing this. Maybe I should I should be nicer or be this or a certain way. Like, if I see an Australian man, I'm like, what's going on, buddy? How you like? I just combine all my words because they can hear me. But if I see, like, if I know it's someone that's probably not Australian, I was like, oh, how are you going today? Oh, like, thank you so much. But like, if it's Australian man, I'm like, oh, cheers, mate. Like,
cheers, bro.
Cheers, mate is like the highest level of like thank you.
Yeah.
To an Australian man, or like just even cheers. Sometimes you don't have had mate. It's just like cheers, mate. Cheers. Thanks, buddy. Cheers, cobber. It's like that doesn't make sense. Not even a real fucking word.
No.
It's like, but that is like a big thing. That's like, thank you very much, sir.
That's like the appreciate you of America.
Like, yeah.
Like, if I said to you, I appreciate you, Steve. Like, do you think I'm taking the piss?
Low key, kind of felt tingly in some places when you said that. Yeah, I should go change shirt. I'm starting to get hot.
Yeah,
I'm sweating.
I don't know what you're doing, bro, but you're just sitting down and you're sweating. Yeah. That can't be normal.
It's hot because I got 2 computers running and I'm in a closed
It's winter.
room. Yeah, I live in Brisbane. Oh, plus the sun faces my window when it rises. So like, the sun just because in the morning the sun comes up, so then it hits my window. It heats up the room. But at nighttime it's like cooler because the sun's setting on like.
You're doxing your floor plan.
Yeah, my bad. So I live in an underground bunker. There's no sun.
Can you tell us what to avoid in Oz?
People.
What do you even avoid?
What to avoid? Holy shit, I don't know. I mean, that's a question for like people that are more anxiety driven. Like, not to throw Kim under the bus, but she's like, can you call this place for me? Or can you go talk to that person for me? And it's just like, it's not a big deal. I'll just go talk to them.
My girlfriend,
she doesn't want to do that.
Yeah,
she doesn't want to talk to them, so I'll just talk to them. But it's like, what to avoid? I mean, Australia isn't. I mean, I guess because when you say Australia, usually in my mind, it's like Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne. Like that's when people say Australia. There's not like the other. Unfortunately, if you live in the other places, get fucked. But like, they don't really exist.
South Australia, bro.
It's like what are the eastern coast? I guess is like Australia, just the eastern coastal cities.
Yeah,
that's Australia.
That's like the good bits.
It's pretty safe and it's pretty like whatever. But there are some areas where if you go, you're gonna get like uncomfortable transactions. And the whole like snakes and spiders things, it can happen. But like only if you're looking for it.
That's not really where you live. That's more like where I live. It doesn't happen unless you're going like
if you have a lot of bushes around your place, you're gonna get spiders.
Yeah.
But all our spiders are like fine. Apart from all the ones that are really, really not fine. But they don't really kill humans. They kind of just like kill animals.
You're not gonna have a normal, like as a tourist, you're not gonna have an interaction with a spider if you go to like cities. It's just a spider, like, a fucking snake. Sorry.
even when I go out, like when I did go out and you were out at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you're in the cities. I mean, it's generally pretty safe.
It's fine.
But you just do the same thing wherever you are in the world. Just like don't like stare down drunk people. And don't like, don't try to be unless you're huge, then do whatever the fuck you want. No one's got guns, so you're pretty safe. But like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's not a bad place to be and be around. But they can be rowdy.
Australia is one of the best countries in the world, period. Like,
very lucky to be here.
Dude.
Very lucky to spawn here. Like,
dude, actually, like
good spawn place.
A top 3 spawn has to be.
Minecraft, like my seed, not too bad.
Yeah,
well, that sounds. Wait, don't clip that.
No, dude, but it's real.
Yeah.
I can't like you can't name a better country to spawn in than Australia.
Nice. I've never been to the US. I probably will go eventually over the next 10 years. Hopefully for something like Pokemon related, so like I can go there and be like with something. Because if I just travel to the US, I don't really want to go walking around and seeing mountains and waterfalls and stuff. Like we have all that here. I have like a rainforest like 20
They got pretty crazy
away.
canyons and stuff.
No, they have really nice like environment.
Yeah.
But like I've talked to American friends. He's like, yeah, we got crazy stuff. But I was
they
like,
got
yeah,
bears too.
like everywhere in the whole world has like crazy stuff.
That's true.
Like it's just our crazy. Like I have an island that I can like take a ferry to 5 minutes down the road, and it's one of the most probably beautiful beaches and islands I'd say in the world. Like you can walk up to kangaroos and just feed them if you want on this island. I mean, it's just normal. Like that's just crazy, right? You know, like yeah. So why would I travel across the world to see like canyons? Unless I really like traveling.
Because I
really need to see it.
Because we don't have canyons. So it's like if you want, canyon is. It's like a big rock formation, and then there's like a dip. You never heard of the Grand Canyon, bro? Come on, man. They have like big. It's like big mountains and like terrain. That's probably it's like terrain.
What do? You just walk around?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could be nice. Oh, these people are on top of the thing. U.S. Grand Canyon National Park. I mean, it looks cool, I guess.
It's like it's like a scale thing though, because it's like so big.
It would be a sight to see.
It's a sight, yeah.
Like I just saw it, like Googling it. So like, do I have to do it again? Like, do I got to travel?
It's different.
I'd honestly go to the US if it was closer as well, like more often.
It's actually not that far. 15 hours from here to LA is not too bad. For you, it's less. It's like 13 hours. Yeah, you just sleep, dude.
Oh,
you play your Switch.
Sleep? Yeah, it might take business. Pretty good.
It'll be fine.
I lucked into business on my last Japan trip. That is insane. The people that pay for business class are on like such, because it's unnecessary, right? Like you're gonna get there in the same amount of time regardless.
It's nice to lie down though.
But holy shit, I slept like 8 hours on my flight that was 9 hours, and I got to Japan at like 5.
You would have felt fresh.
I felt better when I got off the plane than when I got on the plane. And yeah, I lucked into the business class by like doing, the bid. You can bid for the seat.
I've heard this story.
Yeah. I just bid the lowest amount. I got it. I was like, I bid on the way back and I didn't get it. And I was like, fuck.
Mogged.
Imagine how bad that is, bro. You travel business there and you got to go back in economy.
If I moved to Oz, would it be? Sorry, I cut you off. That was so rude.
You go. I'm yapping. My bad.
Yeah, you're yapping, bro. If I moved
to Oz, self yap, it's not too bad. My bad. I did it again.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Okay, go.
If I moved to Oz, would it be more ideal than the US? Yes, 100%. I can just promise you. Yeah, I promise you it is, bro.
It depends what they do.
The US has more random encounters though. It has like more opportunity. I will like say that.
Like you said, they have more brush that you can walk through. Is that what you're saying?
No, as in like, there's more like random events. Like they just run more like events.
Oh, they have stuff, right? Yeah.
No, but as in like I'm talking like if you gamify it, right? It's like there's more like
everything.
Every week there's there's more potential for things to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Japan. They just have stuff happening like every day.
Whereas in Australia, it's like it's just another day in Australia, another day in Australia, another day.
Like
whereas in America, like there's just crazy stuff happening all the time. So your random encounters are always like your percentage of like crazy things happening. Yeah.
If you like sports in America, you're like, okay, I can go to the baseball game, I can go to an NFL game, I can go to a basketball game, I can go to this game, I can go they have Major League Soccer, like they have, and we just have like, if you're in Melbourne, you're like you want to go to the AFL, and I'm in Brisbane, it's like you want to go to the rugby, and it's like once every 2 weeks.
Every week, yeah.
And every time it happens, the whole city is gridlock because our stadiums, for some reason,
in the city.
Our stadiums are all in the cities.
But America's are too, which is crazy.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
But the thing, Americans' stadiums aren't as big.
No, dude, look up the Superdome in New Orleans. That's crazy.
You don't want to deliver it to me? Okay.
Yeah, Oz is boring. Australia is definitely like...
Is that Nutella?
Boring.
Love you. Dude, check it out.
That's fine.
Check it out. I got for breakfast. Nutella pancakes.
That's why you're fucking sweating so much.
You don't mind if I eat, dude? Is that disgusting?
You know, I actually do.
Oh, actually? Let me turn the stream off.
Because we're gonna hear like.
You won't hear it.
As long as we don't hear it. As long as we don't hear it.
No, you won't hear it. Just tell me if you hear it.
All right.
Yo, can everyone? Wait, I'll ask the stream. Can I eat stream? Twitch chat, YouTube chat. Can I eat my? I'm very hungry.
There's actually nothing worse than when you're sitting in Discord and someone's eating. I want to kill.
Yeah, but I got noise suppression on. There's no way.
Eat. Start eating. Eat.
Wait.
Eat.
Can you hear me this? I'm tapping the thing.
Whoa, dude, that was weird.
Wait, what?
That looks fucking weird as fuck.
What was weird?
The way you did that with your arm, bro.
What? Oh, am I jerking off? Let's go. If I was, I'd just tell you.
We won't hear it. It's fine.
You should get something to eat at the same time, so it's like we're at lunch.
I ate already. I already ate.
Get a snack. Go get a snack. Get a snack.
I can't leave you unsupervised.
Yeah. No, leave me.
I can't. I ate a bagel before.
What'd you have?
Avocado and egg and cheese.
That's disgusting. You're eating cheese, bro. You know
it's
where
delicious,
that comes from,
bro.
Right? That comes out of cows.
How do you think they make bread?
These are pancakes with Nutella on them. Everybody.
What do you think's in the pancakes? Milk, you fucking idiot.
Lactose-free milk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thanks,
lactose
Kimberly.
is still. They just take the lactose out of it, you idiot. It's still milk.
It's lactose-free.
Yeah, but it doesn't have. They just take the lactose out of it.
You look like you got too much lactose, to be honest.
What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that
That's
means.
what you get for calling that guy short.
Too much lactose.
All right, everyone in the chat. I don't know how many people there are. Keep asking JLUV questions while I eat because I'm fucking hungry.
All right.
I'm very sorry. I got up really early this morning. I was up at the crack of 9 o'clock.
How is it with the humidity over there in regards to cards warping? Dude.
It's horrible.
Oh, for you, it's bad. Where I live in Melbourne, it's fine. It's fine. Because where I live, it's cold. It doesn't get humid really in Melbourne. It gets really humid in like Brisbane. New Orleans was pretty humid. I think it gets more humid in America, bro. You know, America is the only place where the weather app says air quality warning. I didn't know that was a thing.
You got an air quality warning?
Yeah, like you open up.
Wait.
I almost talked to myself.
Actually, I watched.
I was about to show the weather app, and I looked at the location. I was like, "Whoa, dude, that's where I live."
Okay, that's actually hilarious. I bought this car, right? I watched a review on it, a Top Gear review from 2009 when the car was new, and they said like the emissions from the exhaust were like better than the air quality in New York City.
That's insane.
And this is in 2009. Like that, the air quality that comes out of the exhaust is better than you. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing in New York?
Everywhere I went in America, every city had an air quality warning. LA, New Orleans,
why is it so
Ohio.
bad?
I don't, because they say there's like fires, but we have fires here too. Fires is like
I literally have a
hardcore.
fire every day. It's
Yeah.
just normal. It's just fires, man.
We have fires too. It's cope. You guys are breathing like
you can't claim
poison.
fires.
No, you can't. The Big Apple. It's disgusting. I don't know. There's too many
cars.
America's got too many cars, dude.
They got too many cars, like actual.
They don't have public transport.
Why don't they have?
Because they have roads. You know? Did you know?
Because they have roads, you can still make public transport.
Did you know that in California they lobbied? This is like in the 40s. They lobbied to get rid of. Was it Goodyear? It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like Goodyear or some other brand. The guys that owned tire companies lobbied against developing trains in California.
That's what I keep telling.
Yeah, so that they could keep selling tires so that people keep buying cars. Yeah. And that's why there's like no train system in LA. Because the car companies were like, let's go, we love cars.
Everything is big lobby. Like low key, everything is. Like Kim was like, go on to a dentist. And I was like, he's just going to make you worse, right? Like.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You think about, like, you go to the doctor. If you are worse, you have to go back. You pay more. You go to the vet. They'll make you dog worse. They'll make you that worse.
I think.
I don't go to the vet. I take the.
Now you go versus.
It's not a conspiracy.
Now you're just going against healthcare. I don't think the dentists make your teeth worse. They definitely want to clean them all the time. But if
you're like, oh yeah, you got to clean yesterday, we should clean them again.
But if you got to get a wisdom tooth taken out, that's probably like a good idea.
I had a wisdom tooth taken out like 8 years ago. And then I had this thing called dry socket. You know what that is?
I kind of heard of it, yeah.
It's like your nerves get exposed to the air. Like it doesn't get covered. It doesn't heal fast enough. And then like the air touches your your exposed nerves. And like stuff touches. That is the worst pain I have ever been in my life. Like, I cannot imagine a pain worse than, like, dry socket from thing.
You got owned, bro.
I got shit on. But that's what I mean. You go to the dentist, makes me worse. I had to go back, and he had to fix when he messed up. I had to pay more. It's like I had to tip my dentist for destroying me.
You shouldn't have had to pay.
That doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It just is what it is. Some people are lucky, man. I've got the hardest road.
I live in a valley that collects pollution in the winter and gets worse than Beijing in the US. I don't even know what that means.
Actually, I will say, I used to live in a little city called Gladstone. And Gladstone is 6 hours north of Brisbane. It's way out in the middle of the country. It's by the coast, but it's still in the middle, I guess. You could explain it that way. And there's an aluminium plant in Gladstone. It's the only reason why it exists, because they like have huge mines over there, and they ship out coal, and they also have an aluminium plant. And the whole town gets covered in dust every day from the aluminium plant. Like every surface has like a thick black soot.
This is not good for our pro-Australia propaganda.
If you come to Australia, don't go to Gladstone. You don't need to go to Gladstone. Place dog shit. But like, it's pretty bad. Actually, I was there when COVID started, and we didn't have one COVID case until like 2 years in. There was no lockdowns. No one wear masks because it was just middle of nowhere. The biggest divide is how we pronounce aluminium.
They say aluminum. They say aluminum. You never watched... They say it in Toy Story, I think.
Aluminum? Is there O's in that word? I don't think so.
We say aluminium. I don't know why we say aluminium. Oh, because it's got an I in it. Nishi. Yeah, true.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Don't compare us to the UK. UK is...
Aluminum. There's no O's.
UK's hell.
Bro. Yeah, UK is like America's like here, Australia's here, UK. It's not even come on the screen. It's so trash. Everyone I know from the UK is like so miserable. I feel so bad for them. Like I never want to go to
I don't
UK.
think they see the sun, bro.
They don't. It's just always wet.
And when they do, they cry.
Terrible. Everyone's pissed off all the time. Can you guys say water properly? Water. There's water in this. I'm drinking water more often now, JLUV. It's good for me.
Yeah, good stuff, dude. That's probably pretty important.
Yeah, my doctor said it, but I was like, why would he tell me to drink water? You think about it for a second. My body already has water in it. Why do I need to give it more water? Like, I don't know. You can't trust these people. I'm just saying. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if I was, I would think these things. I'm almost finished my breakfast. I'm sorry.
You ate that pretty fast.
I'm fucking hungry. The pancakes are very thin.
Yeah, no, you make me want Nutella pancakes.
Yeah, you're jealous.
We were supposed to talk about Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of people getting upset because we were talking about Pokemon cards too much. Yeah.
What do they want to talk about?
But like, what even is? There's nothing to even talk about. It's
been said.
Everything's been said.
Wait, I got a list of things people tell me to talk about. I saved it for eventual videos.
All right. Okay, ask your Pokemon questions. And keep us on track.
Oh yeah.
About the Pokemon.
I mean, you have one of the world's most premier and largest sellers of Pokemon cards in the world, and then there's me. So ask us some questions.
Oh hey.
And we can answer it.
Swish reprints. What is that? What? I don't know what the question is.
Swish.
Oh yeah, 151 reprint again. I mean, what's that even say there?
What's Swish? Oh, is that Sword and Shield?
Yeah,
my bad. Is there Nutella on me? Nah, it's just my beard.
That video that I put up the other day, I said that they're not really printing Sword and Shield, and then like to spite me, they reprinted Lost Origins for like 2 seconds. And
yeah, but a lot of these like reprints are like certain places get it. So 151 got reprinted like last week again, right? And they keep it, but it's like all Lawson's got stocked with 151, and then like Pokemon Center, but like card shops and stuff didn't get it. So it's like, and then everything just gets like fed through the system and like backdoor to the shops, and they sell it for like 1,000 yen, 2,000 yen more.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be in the same predicament. I don't think 151 is that popular. I just think all the other sets are like collectors don't want them because they're all filled with new Pokemon and it's like playable cards, and they change the meta around, and the first like 5 sets are usually pretty boring for collectors, apart from the special set. And now 151, which is like, I mean, it's just the first 151. I mean, it's like bulletproof.
Do you think there is a bright future in the Krabby market? I'm in deep. It's my whole life savings.
Krabby.
I have
like Krabby Pokemon.
Yeah, the Pokemon. I have like gut feelings about stuff like that, but it's just me just being speculative.
All right, I've finished. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you for letting me eat.
Like, I feel like in the next like 2 to 5 years, maybe there's going to be more appreciation of like particular collections like that over just like blanket collecting the rare card. Because like people are just trying to find value in things. I think that's just like what makes collecting interesting, is like how people value things.
You can strike a gold sometimes when you don't know it. There's a guy in Australia, he only collected Togetic. And Togetic is not that popular, right? We can all agree. Togetic's, for him, it's very popular. And he collected PSA 10 Togetics. So he got like reverse EX Togeticks, very, very hard to get. PSA 10s of those. He got some Neo Genesis Togeticks, and back when he was buying them, they were like $90, $80, $70. Because it's just Togetic. But he eventually bought so many unlimited and first edition Neo Genesis Togeticks that like, when it all pumped, they were selling for like 600, 700 each. And people that wanted to collect like full sets of Neo Genesis couldn't, or they could, but like it was very expensive to buy the Togetic. And he just flipped it all back out because he had like 20 or 25 Togetic unlimited Neo Genesis at the same time, and like a whole bunch of other like Japanese ones and everything. So I think there is merit when you collect the same thing because you get like so used to it. I actually have a little. I actually will make a video on this of like how to start or like where to start a collection or even like a reselling thing. Because like you have to be interested in something and then expand off that. And I used my plush here as like an example. See these guys? Like I'm interested in plush, so I bought some, and then I'd see how they sold, and I'm like, okay, they sell pretty well. And then you get some data from that, and eventually, if I think I have like 100 Poncho plushes, and like I wish I bought more when they were less like popular and less expensive. So like that's the same thing with Krabbies. Obviously, it's different. It's like Pikachu, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can get some good stuff by buying the same thing.
Did you guys see any Card Party 2 stuff? I have not. A lot of that was on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a lot. I saw Pokeclaw went to Disney World. That was it. I saw that yesterday.
You probably see more on YouTube when everyone gets back and starts making their vids.
I think Card Party would be pretty cool to go to. Did you just change the thing?
Did I?
Oh, never mind.
No?
No, that's all good. Don't worry about it. No, I turned my... That was a me problem. Yeah, we can talk about more Pokemon. I mean, I like talking about Pokemon. I talk about Pokemon a lot. I'd rather talk to you about everything I don't normally talk about.
Well, we don't really talk about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well,
it's hard because like you probably talk about it a lot. I talk about it a lot. The last thing we both want to do is sit here and just talk about the same things everyone says.
I actually don't think I very rarely talk about Pokemon to you, and most of the time it's me asking you a question.
Yeah, because it's just I don't want to talk about it every single day with every single conversation that comes across. Because there are other things in the world too that are pretty cool.
I think there's a lot of cooler things.
I will say the state of Japanese Pokemon cards. That's what I mainly do, and that's what you mainly do. I think it's pretty good. You can walk into like pretty much any store and get like retail.
Keep doing that.
That's fucking awesome. Wait, what's wrong?
I keep trying to open the chat and I keep minimizing the screen to my desktop.
But you got mad at something I said.
No. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I distracted you.
No, it's fine. I'll stop you.
No, we are actually. No, you're right though. We are like fully chilling. If you collecting Japanese,
good.
It's like so base right now.
I think it's
pretty
Talk
about
nice.
Which Skyline is your favorite and why.
Which did you say Skyline?
Yeah. Melbourne.
Is that a Twitch question?
I like Melbourne Skyline.
He's talking about cars, bro. He's not talking about.
I think he's talking about Nissans.
Yeah, we talking about Scalp.
I don't know. Formula. Wait, I can answer this one. Where do you source your stock, Steve, for Kimmy's cards? Do they all come from your trips to Japan? Well, maybe you should just answer. That's your answer.
Yeah, why don't we talk about the Skyline question? He did a voice one. I can hear it.
My favorite Skyline? I don't have one. No, I don't know. I don't know much about.
I like the R34 Skyline because I had one for 7 years. That was my second car. But the R33 GDR Skyline is my favorite at the moment. And I will probably buy one in the near future. Probably sell some of my Pokemon cards to buy an R33 GDR. Because the value difference between like having some cards in a binder versus having like an insanely cool vehicle to drive around in, there's like this has a little bit more fun attached to it. Even though there's maintenance and it probably won't appreciate in much value and all this other bullshit, but like it's like, yeah. So where do I source? I love this question. It's actually an insane question. Where do you source your stock from? So I did go to Japan. I spent like almost $100,000 when I was there. That was a bad idea. Lost a lot of money. And I have been buying online for a very long time. But it's not as easy as just like where. Because like the how is probably more important than the where. Because deciding what to buy is probably a more important question to ask. Or figure out than actually like where you buy it from. If that makes any sense.
You did not answer his question.
It's just a hard question. I mean, how are you supposed to?
You mostly get them from Japan, yeah.
Yeah, I buy a lot
from
of
your
Japanese
trips, but you get
cards, right?
Yeah.
And I buy a lot of stuff from Japan, and there's multiple websites in Japan, like Makara and Yahoo. But like, I really hate telling people to buy off there because there's literally so many scams. Like, the average person is just gonna get their money just stolen from them if they try to buy from those places. So I hate mentioning it. It's like, you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, man. Like,
I get a message every day of people getting scammed.
I don't know why.
It literally kills me. I can understand it. It's very easy to get scammed because everything looks better than it is.
It's a numbers game though. Like, as long as you go into it knowing that.
Yeah, but it's hard. I guess. I mean, I sell Japanese cards mainly, so I mean, I guess they have to come from Japan, right? But then again, I have bought collections from people all over the world. I actually just bought a collection from someone in some place in Europe.
Where's SM Pratt?
Belgium. Where's SM Pratt? I'm probably in his house, chilling.
Probably chilling.
Yeah, he's probably chilling pretty good. I'd be chilling too.
We need
that much money.
We need the ADC of UP YouTubers. Of UP YouTubers.
Is that 80 carries? Is that a League of Legends reference?
I think so.
Oh, I'm a jungler. What do you play?
I don't play League. Sorry.
Oh shit.
I played
me either.
Last time I played was like 10 years ago.
Oh, that's so cringe.
And I was like, it was definitely close to when it first came out, and I was like, I'm gonna get addicted to this, and I stopped playing it, and that was it.
That's such a pathetic level of self-control. Like, you just stop yourself.
No, because I just knew. I knew I'm not gonna play this. I think I was playing Final Fantasy 14 more at the time, so I'm like, I don't want to split. So
that's a good game, and it's a great developer.
It is a great game. I want to play it.
Open boxes. Man, I wish I opened more, but it's kind of hard because, like, why do you open boxes, right? What's the ultimate goal? To get the cards inside. After opening as many boxes as I have, the feeling is like less and less. So it's like, if I just want the cards inside, I'll just buy the cards, because the feeling of like disappointment is worse than the feeling of like getting the card eventually, and you're just like, fuck, I should have just bought it.
Yeah.
Like, I've learned my lesson.
Nish said goodnight to you, by the way.
Oh, good night, Nish.
Nish said I love him.
Sorry, I don't have.
You can't. Yeah, no. Nish.
Which chat up? My bad. Yeah, I just have. Yeah, Nish was. I helped him out the other day. He was looking for, like, he's got the full World Championships pack, Japanese set. So I had some opened booster packs. So it's like they come in this cardboard little sleeve pack with 15 cards in them, and I had some open packs of the collections I bought like 4 years ago, and it's pretty rare to find these packs without the first edition stamp. And I went digging for them the other day, and I found them, and I sent one to him. But they sell for like $300 or $200. He said he wanted to buy them off, but I refused because he got the complete set. It's not like I'm just gonna give away something like that, but he got the complete set.
It's real.
I also gave him a ramen Pikachu, one of these, this guy up here.
Base.
I have like 75 of them left. So I was like, you know what?
You bought so many of those in Yokohama.
I fucking love them. I get them the gifts. People that like buy a lot from my store, I just send it with the box. I mean, I think it's pretty nice. And they're so cheap too, dude. They're like 2,000 yen.
I'm only opening Japanese boxes these days for proxy playables when I make decks before the sets come out in English, because I hate printing cards. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I just would not open them, period.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the cards inside more than opening the boxes. So if I want the card, I'll just buy the card. I mean...
oh, dude. I gotta send you this link. Blendy sent this to me the other day.
Send it.
It's an OLED. This guy made like a card. It's a flex. It's like a bendable OLED, double-sided.
Mm-hmm.
And it had some...
Oh, I think I've seen that.
It's so cool. And I think
you can make a deck out of it. It's really thin. Is that what you're talking about?
If they make cards like that in the future, where like you open up a pack and it's like an animated animated thing, dude, that would be so sick. Yeah, they'd have to make the battery like... It'd have to be battery. It would be fucking so cool. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram story. It's fucking sick.
I think
that would get me back in, man. That would get me back in.
Yu-Gi-Oh does a good job with like exclusives. You see what they got recently? Like, they got like, I think it's 1 in 1,000. Like, your friend opened one of them.
Yeah, they got to do that with Pokemon, man. They got to like they need to put something.
And then they give you like a shield thing, and it's like the 2 chase cards, and like some special shield with like a numbered.
They got to bring back. They're gonna bring back mail in things. Like, mail in to get this thing that used to be huge in like the 2000s.
It's just all of like all the promos and stuff and the trainers magazines and all these things. I mean, they do have it kind of, but not as much.
Nah, man.
And they're literally just like, usually it's just like a sealed promo. You just go somewhere, you just get it. It's not like, Shining New Koro. They printed millions of those. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Like it's tied to like a book and yeah. I mean, I wish that it's just hard because they're like it's so popular. Like Pokemon is like disgustingly popular, even though it's dying all the time. It's like, like it's so popular that stuff just gets like destroyed whenever it goes live. Like the special products, I like the classic collection box. I have one up there. You can't see it, but wait, can I move this? See up there?
Yeah.
Classic box. I really like that product. I wish they would just have released the cards with like a playmat in like a little box thing. I think the 15 kilogram box with a 7-foot wide playmat that's steel probably is not a good idea.
Yeah.
It's just too big. Like the World Championship deck, like the little small one. Do you have one on your display? Like the Yokohama Worlds deck? Yeah. Like that's perfect. Something a little bit bigger than that. I wish in that World Championships deck, the card was like on the front, because that would have been sick if they did that. Like, that little front window thing?
Yeah.
If they put the card there, like that would have been, they used to do that all the time. Like the blister packs, they always have like the card in the front. Obviously they can get damaged and stuff.
Yeah.
But like that would be pretty neat if they did that. But there's a lot of things they can do, but it's hard. Because everything just gets like ruined.
Did you see the Illustrator contest, the top 300 entries?
AI things. Yeah, I looked at some of them. And they look pretty cool.
Dude, the EX cards were insane, and the people that were sharing their art, their entries that didn't make it through the top 300 that did EX cards, all should have been EX cards. If they had made EX this era, the way that those illustrators were drawing them, that shit would have gone so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they like to stick to like a specific style with the EX.
But they just like, there's no levels, there's no layers in Pokemon cards. Like when you open up a box, it's literally just alternate art or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of sucks these days because like especially with guaranteed hit boxes in Japan, like you just open packs until you get your thing, and then like, the rest of them are like not great.
There needs to be like alternate art. It needs to be like EX cards all look awesome. The secret rares look better. They look like XY secret rares or black and white ones. And then you have like alternate art. And then there needs to be like some other like absolute batshit like type of
that's
really hard to pull.
Like 151's pretty good. It's got 150 cards.
Yeah.
With like a special Master Ball. That's an added bonus.
You get an added layer.
Set, and then you get I thought they should just do that with every set.
They should.
I don't actually see why they don't do that. Like bring back reverses, but instead of reverses, you just have a Master Ball level thing.
Yeah.
Just one per box, and then you just get the Master Ball, and you also get your special art rare.
Yeah.
All it does is increase the value of the product. That's why Pokemon 151 is so damn popular.
It would make it more exciting to open up boxes.
Yeah, and plus it's like another thing for people to collect. You don't have to get all 150 reverses. You can just get the one you want. Like some people just want the Gengar, but some people just want Hitmonchan Master Ball. Some Scyther collectors want Scyther Master Ball. They don't really...
Yeah.
It's like an extra thing. So if your Pokemon you wanted... It's also a good thing, all those artworks, like Scyther, Base Gengar, Pikachu, like they get like a special card, even though they didn't get an art rare or a secret rare. Like that... I hope they explore that more.
Yeah. Like...
Yeah.
They need it... If... SR should look like this. Like, minimum.
I mean, Sun and Moon was bad. Yeah, I mean that's like a top 20 card from XY.
But they have to. They got to look like that. Otherwise,
they have to be
like,
special.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like.
But you can have SRs like this plus alternate arts, and it's like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And all the sets instantly become better. They become like worth opening again.
I was gonna get some cards, but everything's super hard. But like, it's hard because, like, I think Sun and Moon destroyed full arts.
Yeah.
Like full art secret rares.
Yeah.
And it paved the way for the alt art.
Terrible.
I mean, don't even like the CGY GX.
Oh, they cook them, man.
GX.
Don't look at like.
Bro, don't even look them up.
Man.
Don't even look them up.
Even like good Pokemon like Blastoise, GX.
They destroyed 5-band's like reputation.
Yeah, they actually did. They legitimately did.
Like
this is 5-band. Yeah, I know.
They think they're trash.
Everyone's like, this is amazing. It's like, bro, this is 5-band. That's literally 5-band.
That's what they were doing.
They were cooking on the reg.
They just got forced to be like, yo, can you just make a card that's all the same color? Like that's not gonna look good no matter what's going on. Like, how are you supposed to? It's like, okay, paint this painting. I want you to paint me the sea, and you can only use green. It's like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to paint the sea?
Yeah.
Yeah. The CGY GX does look like that. That's actually hilarious. I played with that deck. I played Zorak to CGY, and like that shit was hilarious. I used the full art. Oh, I mean that's just an insane card. Like, but isn't that they're on the same level? Actually, no, that's wrong. Because in those sets they had the secret rares as well. Did they? XY? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, right? They had like those gold trainers and stuff.
That's black white. Yeah.
Is that only black white?
That's no, what I was just showing them was black white. I
know that's a black white card. I'm pretty sure XY had
Ultra Balls and stuff.
Yeah, XY had like Ultra Balls, so they had the full art trainers, and then they had that like highest rarity thing, like an alt art, which was like Ultra Ball and all these other things. But yeah, I wish they would go back into that. I mean, that'd be. But the thing is, we can all sit here and be like, I wish they did this, I wish they did that, but it's still so popular, and everything's still pretty crazy. And they are getting a bunch of new artists on. And I think the sets with less secret rares are better than the sets with like 400 plus. Because you can really, like, if you want to open a set that only has 10 secret rares, you have a chance to, like, okay, if I get it, I get one of the 10. But like some sets with like 40 plus, it's like, okay, I feel really bad opening this. Because then you get this UI.
Terrible.
But the gold card needs some work. Is he talking about like the Giratina?
He's talking about like the new ones.
Oh, the new gold cards? I haven't even looked, to be honest. I try not
to. Like we call them ultra rares now.
Okay, I usually don't look at the sets like in depth until like 6 months after they come out. It's like that's usually when I like to buy the cards. Yeah, I mean I feel like the problem with the newest sets is like they're just doomed. Because no one likes that era unless you're like a kid that plays the game. But then like next year will come or the next era will come and everyone will be like, man, Scarlet and Violet was sick. Yo, can I get some of the Scarlet and Violet boxes? Only $300 for a sealed box. That's a bargain. It's like the same shit's gonna happen. Like, and I mean, I don't care if anyone says it's not, but I remember Sun and Moon. I remember when it came out and everyone was like, this shit is trash. Get this shit out of here.
It's going to be crazy in like 3 or 5 years seeing people be like, yo, give me one of them triplet beat. Yeah. Give me like a Mask of Change, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It's just like, oh my God. Yo, you got that Magic Carp? $100 raw? Yeah. Oh my God. And it's like, it was like.
Actually, is triplet beat like popping off now because of that?
I think it's a good set. And what I will say is I don't actually think they've reprinted it yet. Many times, not as much as all the other sets.
Is it easy to get triplet beat booster?
I don't think so. I don't think triplet beat's actually that easy to get. I looked the other day. I was like,
$100.
Yeah, that's a lot. When like the alternative is like 66.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I think they did one reprint and then they haven't really done one since. So that's a good set. I mean, so many people just collect English Pokemon. We should be more versed in English Pokemon.
Dude, triplet beat is gonna go off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good set. They don't make more of it because they're making more of everything. They can't make more of absolutely everything. It's kind of hard, right?
Triplet beat Plaza Japan. I'm getting some now.
Yeah, I think. See how much is it?
I say like $90. AU.
Yeah, but like
100.
That's almost double the price of
True.
Shiny EX. I mean, that's more than double.
Dude, Shiny EX is on Plaza Japan for $65.
Yeah, that's too much. I bought cases at 4,500 yen a box, shipped.
That's insane.
Shipped, dude. I was like 90k yen shipped. Like stores are trying to dump them and get them off their books. I feel like I'm Rudy when saying this shit. Like, if you get into booster boxes,
you actually do, bro.
Dude,
you actually do.
Booster box people are kind of like really hard to like please, and they're really hard to talk to. So I don't really like getting into booster box discussions.
Oh wait, yeah, we talked about this in the interview.
Yeah, no offense to people who collect booster boxes or who buy booster boxes or invest, but like I like my crowd is like the card collectors, not the people like you can call yourself a card collector if you just collect sealed boxes, but I don't know. Like it's just you're tied to like the value. I think. I don't think you're tied to like what it is. But I guess it's hard for me to say that when I say I have hundreds of like certain ones. So like, is that hypocritical? Maybe. No.
I don't know. I don't think so. It didn't sound it. Pass the litmus test.
Yeah. Well, litmus test. You got to come up with some real words eventually. Stop making up words.
Pass the gut test.
Next time we do this, we're gonna play chess or something.
I can't play chess.
I've never played That's what makes it funny.
That sounds like it will be funny then.
You know, checkers is a lot easier than chess.
Yeah, that's why they say this is chess, not checkers.
They made checkers for guys like us.
Actually,
just trash.
Well,
like actual
all
trash.
the good Pokemon players say that you should play chess to like expand your game.
It helps your decision making.
Yeah.
Because you know those moments when like you misplay and you literally, the moment you attack or you end your turn, you go, fuck.
Yeah.
Me, dude.
Yeah.
Because I played Hearthstone for like 4 years straight. And I was like, top 100 legend rank Hearthstone on like the actual play mode. And it's just like you misplay and you're just like, oh my God. And it's right there. It's not like you have a lot of options in these games.
Yeah.
Like unless you're playing a really complicated deck, but like you don't have a lot of options. But it's like your brain can't see it. Even if you've done it so many times before. Like you get so fixed on like the one option.
Yeah, you get one, like, you become one-dimensional.
It's just, yeah.
There was a tweet the other day. There's a guy on Twitter. His name's Liam Halliburton. He's a player. He's probably one of like the top 5 Pokemon TCG Twitter users. And he was like, good players. He's like, difference between players that have aura is that they just like instinctively make the correct decision without thinking versus a player that thinks about all the different plays to make and then makes the correct decision. He's like, players with aura are like on another plane, on another level. He's like, players with aura, the first decision that a player with aura makes is the correct decision to make in that
it makes
term.
sense. I guess like a competitive player, you just make that decision.
Whereas a good player or like a skilled player will make the correct decision, but they'll have to evaluate the 5 or 6 or 7 other lines in that play. And I was like, he's spitting, bro.
It matters less for like you play FPS, like having those, like that 1 second difference can be like even more like imagine playing CS, right?
Yeah.
And you decide to like move to a different spot, and they move their cursor and like they don't see you go to that spot. If you're 1 second late, like you just get shot in the back. So
yeah,
I feel like I've never played in a tournament TCG, but like I can imagine if you're playing like quite fast and you're just sitting there like stoic and like you just know what you need to do like every turn, that can like piss the other guy off.
100%.
When he's just like, when someone's like picking up their cards and they put them back down, they check their discard, they shuffle through, and they put it back down, and they pick up their cards, and they're like struggling, like proper struggling.
As actually what I thought about after NAIC is like, that is like, if you can like eliminate that part from your game, it's such a boon. Like as a player, because like you just intimidate your opponent without having to intimidate them. The fact that you're just like in total control, yeah.
I feel like that's why I'm probably pretty good at like this whole like buying and selling thing. Because when I see something, I don't need to think too much to buy it. And it does come with experience. Like C2B says, isn't that to just do with repetition? But there are a lot of people that do things every single day, all the time. It doesn't mean they're good at them. Like I said, like the aura.
He's spitting.
Like, how many people drive every day? Does it mean everyone's a good driver? It's like probably not. Like, would they be able to react instantly? In like, obviously it's hyperbolic to say something like that, but like, it's just if you just know when you're that experienced in something, but like, because there can be someone else with just as much knowledge as I have, but maybe they're like, oh, maybe let me just reevaluate that, and then by the time they've reevaluated, like it's already gone.
It's over.
Like you don't get that. Like the window of like evaluation is very small when you're buying, at least things buying online. Because I've had things that I've thought of, and they're just gone. Or like when you're placing a bid on an auction, it's like, if you're happy with your bid, that's it. But there's some people, they get caught up and they're like, okay, I'll just go 5 more. I'll go 5 more. I'll go 5 more. And then it's like, okay, can you get your emotions play into it? And then you're just like, oh shit. But yeah, I guess improvisation is the mark of a master. I've never said that saying before, but yeah, I've never read. That's a crazy sentence. That's like some Bruce Lee shit right there. Yeah, that guy was goated for real. That's like, oh, okJLUV.
What's up, bro?
Investing stream is a good idea. It's what everyone wants to talk about, right? I think it's a cancer, to be honest, in my opinion, because like people just want to hear things that like makes them feel good.
Well, that's most people just want to hear affirmation of what they're doing, so that they feel more comfortable.
It doesn't matter how much money you have, whether you have $100 or you have $1,000 or you have $10,000. You buy 2 boxes, 20, 200, 2,000. It's just like no one wants to lose money. I guess it's the same with stocks. I'm sure there's stocks communities that are the very same, and they've been around longer than trading card collecting communities. And just buy this. It's gonna go up. I guess yeah. I mean, I try not.
Oh, did I lose Steve?
Something.
No, you're still.
I like it. Did I lag out
for a little bit?
Oh shit! Australian internet.
You're good. You're good.
I'm back.
I was talking to Corn King about this, and because we were talking about the investor stream.
The Corn King.
The Corn King, the King of Corn, and we were just saying like we instinctively know, and you'd be better at this because you just like see more cards, bigger volume, yeah. But like we just like instinctively know what will and won't be worth money in the future, just from being around it and like breathing it a lot, like just constantly being involved, yeah. But like I don't ever feel like I need to watch investment advice because I don't need confirmation of what I think, because I already have it internally. I like. But there's a lot of people that watch it are looking for. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like a lot of people that watch it are looking for confirmation because they don't have that inherent knowledge. So they're just looking for someone else to say whether it's the correct call or not.
And sometimes these things just take time. Like that's why when people are like, oh, how do you sell so much? How do you do that? How do you have so many cards? Well, it takes time. Like you start with 1, and then you get to 10, and then you get to 100. Like. Everything's like time, but I don't like to think of it that way as much, even though I do. Like in the brain, I'm sure I do, but I like to think of when I buy something, or whenever I try to do something business like, I was like, okay, am I buying at a point where it's going to get worse? And if the answer is no, that's like good enough for me. Because if I'm just like if it's not gonna get any worse, that's all I need. Because what's the upside? Neutral or better?
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Yeah, it's like because the thing is, it's Pokemon, right? It's like they're doing all the hard work for you. No one is like, oh, I did all this, I bought all this, and I'm strong. They're pumping out billions of dollars worth of content, stock, TV shows, games. Like they're doing it all for you. No one's like skilled, but there is a thing where you're just like even those things behind you. What are they sealed? What are they called?
Kanazawas.
No. Oh, you got a Kanazawa box back there too?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. The gym trainer kits.
Gym training. Oh, well, those Visa Universe ones.
Yeah. So back, like that, not those specifically, but back when like Misty's decks came out, and then like these other popular Pokemon trainer decks, and when they brought out that Shiny Star V one, the Nessa box, like that had 2 boxes of Shiny V. You could buy the Nessa box for like literally less than 2 boxes of Shiny V.
Yeah.
And like. It's obviously a bigger product, it's bigger shipping, and it's like, man, that's popular. And now it's like doubled.
Yeah.
Like they're not only sealed, they're also like sealed and not tampered with.
Yeah.
Like because they're in the thing, and you get products like that. We like because I bought heaps of those, and I sold them for double, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good. It's just you just know, but it takes time, it takes patience, it takes a little bit of luck, but it does take like that like knack. And there's a lot of people that have knacks. They have knacks in like everything. They're good at
they have aura.
Players.
That's aura, bro.
Yeah, they got the aura. That's aura right there. Like I wouldn't really ever say I have aura because that's kind of cringe.
You can say you have aura.
I don't think I can say I have aura. Can you?
I think you can say you have aura in like Japanese card collecting.
Maybe. I think it's up to other people to determine whether you have aura or not. Because you have to have.
You can't. Yeah, I think if you say that you have aura, it's kind of cringe.
Because I think way earlier on, someone said like Steve's a lot more popular than you think. And I don't know how to really take that.
You understand?
Like,
you're always like,
is that aura?
I'm a nobody. This is what you always do. That pisses me off too.
I don't say I'm a nobody, but
I'm so small compared to you.
You are big, but I enjoy being small in all aspects because it's a lot more manageable. Because if it's big, then it's no longer like a fun side thing. It'll be like a main thing. Then it's stressful because then you start to really care about like every single little thing you do, and then you start to get like Because it is like I will say, like, I get messages almost daily of people telling me, like, hey, Steve, you, like, changed my life. It's like, okay.
That's pretty
Like,
base.
I can take that in, like, a really positive way, but it's also like, holy shit, like, I'm doing things where, like, people are taking advice. Not that I've ever really explicitly said to do certain things. At least I hope I haven't. Or, like, told people to buy certain things or whatever like that. But, like, if people, like, get a benefit out of the things that I do, I mean, it's a bonus to me. But it can be a little bit scary too, because the people that maybe did something and then lost, they don't tell me, because that's embarrassing, I guess. So it's like, okay, I got to be careful. And imagine if it was 70K instead of 7K. Imagine if the amount of people was 600,000 a month instead of 60,000 a month. I mean, the amount of, like, wins might be higher, but the amount of losses might be extrapolated quite high as well. I don't even know if that's a real word, but I just threw it in there.
And you're saying when I say opium, I'm saying big words.
Dude, check out my pillow. This has been my back pillow for like 3-4 years.
I don't think,
and it is fucked.
You're not supposed to. Aren't you supposed to just sit on like a good chair and not like put the pillow on it?
This is a good chair. It's Marcus.
But that's
from
what I'm
IKEA.
saying. Yeah, you probably got to get a better chair. You probably got to get a better chair, man.
I could get a $4,000 chair, a $10,000 chair, and I'm still gonna sit there with my legs up, like resting on my desktop PC, and like my back's gonna be like bent. You've ever seen that meme of that guy like this, and he's like my seating position? That's me, bro. I can't stop it. Like right now, I'm sitting with my legs up. See? You see my knees? These might not be my
would
knees.
like to just watch a camera of you working for a whole day, just to see.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, not really. I just would like put one in the corner of your room.
Watch me. I could point it downwards. I don't think it'd be a good idea, but to show the knees. But it's going to show other.
Have you made another day in the life of? That's like the.
Oh, I did some last week. I did like.
Look at your channel now.
I did like a mini week just to show. They're pretty good, but I don't know. It's hard. I don't really enjoy that much. I've tried like multiple times, but I don't enjoy making like content that's like videos. Like you have content, right? Like you have actual proper content that you make, and I like to watch them because they're very informational. There's lots of editing, and they flow quite well. But I don't actually enjoy doing that. What I do enjoy is, like, imagine you type a question into YouTube about something, and I pop up, and I can help you answer that question. That's what I like. That is a subsection of content, but to me, it's different.
Yeah,
that's just like me. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be filming my whole setup that I use, and every single item and thing that I use in my Pokemon businesses for both my eBay stores. And I've made like 3 spreadsheets kind of things with every single item I've ever used and have continued to use for everything. Every sleeve, top loader, team bag. And now these are just like normal things, but you'd be surprised the amount of people just like what team bags you use, what sleeves you use, how do you post this, like what do you use for shipping supplies, where do I get them? And it is a very like common question. So I'm making a video just to everything. And then like my IKEA shelves that are in my other office where like they pull out. I mean, those things are incredible.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah. So I actually bought another one just for like YouTube, really. I have too many cards and I've listed a lot recently. So like I needed another one with more shelves, but like I bought everything and I'm going to make a video of me building it. So maybe that's content, but I don't know. I've never thought of myself as much as a YouTuber. I wish I started earlier so I have more stuff documented from back in the day. Because I think it's kind of, I wouldn't say disingenuous, but kind of lame that like I started doing YouTube once everything was like made. Like you know, like finished, like not made, but like, you know, done. Does that make sense?
You don't
like,
have any videos of like the hard yards?
Like, because that the people that like stuff that people didn't get to see. Like they didn't get to see me like in 2017, like wake up at like 4 a.m. and then go to work 5 a.m., come home at 3 p.m. and then like ship cards, run to the post office as soon as I get home, come back 5 p.m. to like 9, 10, 11 p.m., sort stuff, look for stuff to buy, list stuff. It's just like they didn't get to see that part, which is a lot of people right now.
Yeah.
That ask me questions. They didn't like. They say, Steve, I'm doing this, but I'm working, and it's like really hard. And it's like, bro, I know. Like, I want to tell you that I know. And then there's some people say like, you know, this rich guy and everything like that. There's those questions. People are gonna say them like they're gonna say no matter what. But like, I mean, there was times I moved out of home when I was like 15, and like I was spending $100 a week renting a random room off one of my sister's ex-boyfriends at the time. Like, I mean, like I did it kind of hard for a little bit.
Yeah.
And up until I was like 22, the most amount of money that I probably had was like the moment I got paid. Like that's most people in this modern day life. Like the highest amount of money they ever have is like when they get paid, and then it goes down. So I wish people saw that part more, and I wish I had it documented more, so I could reflect more. And like, you know, if things got tough or something didn't happen my way, it's like, okay, but look, I think perspective is really important.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably yapping right now, but I think it is important.
I don't even know how we got there, dude.
I don't know either. From something. Aura, I think.
Maybe I think it was the aura thing.
I just think that's because, you know, you see a lot of YouTubers and they had like a certain amount and now they have millions or they have hundreds of thousands, and you just know like that they didn't start like huge. You know what I mean? They didn't have something viral. They didn't have something big that happened. It was just like a slow, continuous. Sorry, Skyrise pulling out is incredible. Like I don't even know what to say.
That's crazy.
Did I say that?
I don't think so.
That's fucking funny. I agree.
That's wild.
What goes through your mind saying that, Tony? I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope people have enjoyed listening. This would probably be something people enjoy listening to more after the fact, like one of your live streams on your channels, because I watched some of those in the past.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm.
I just feel like we didn't bring enough to the table, Steve. We didn't bring. We didn't bring any like topics.
I don't think we have. Do we have to?
I don't know.
I mean,
that's what I mean. I don't know what the
people...
rules are. I don't know what the rules are.
I feel like you can sit here and you can just talk. Now, if we did this off air, there would probably need to be topics, right? Because can we tell the people what the plan is, if there is a plan?
Yeah, well, we want to make it like a regular thing.
A regular thing, like JJ and LeBron.
Yeah,
like.
But we don't know.
I'm LeBron. You're JJ. Hey, that's pretty good.
Nah.
You kind of look like him too with his color hair. And I
don't want to coach the Lakers, bro. They're fucking dog shit, dude.
What is the big show, bro? What do you mean? That's awesome. The limelight.
Yeah, we don't know. We just don't. We got to work it out.
Yeah, like a podcast, Sarima.
If we did it like once every 2 weeks or something,
I think that'd be good. That would make it less.
Or maybe like if we did like once a week.
But I don't think would it need to be Pokemon focused? Because to be honest, I think more people want to hear about stuff that's not Pokemon than it is Pokemon. But maybe that's just me being stupid.
I think people want to hear like a little bit of Pokemon, like
a little bit of Pokemon for sure.
Because you get a lot of people come and ask you about just like general Pokemon questions just about Pokemon stuff, like 151 or like what cards to get.
Yeah. How do you do this? How do you ship this? How should I pack this? All this kind of stuff. I don't know.
As channels that like, I mean, I fucking hate talking about YouTube on YouTube, but
YouTube?
I don't like talking about YouTube on YouTube. I think it's talking about like content in general is like cringe. I think I try to like steer away from it, but as channels that focus on like Pokemon and Pokemon cards, like I feel like we probably have to talk a little bit about
for sure. Stuff. I mean, like Robert says, every creator gets asked the same shit. This is a nice change. I feel like two dudes sitting there talking to each other and then just bringing up random stuff is better for us both mentally. And we can both be like,
nice.
Could you imagine if you said, Steve, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to talk about the newest Pokemon thing to talk about in 2 weeks. I would sleep in until 4 p.m. and I would not
fade on me, bro.
I would be like faded. I'd be like fucking Mavs, dude, 4-1. I'd be like, no, thank you. Yeah, sorry. Hey, dude, Lakers lost 4-1 too. It's how it is. You too? First time.
Actually,
we should get swept. Not that bad. I don't understand how you win by 40 and then you lose by 30. I don't really know what happened, but I guess shots aren't falling for both sides.
Like I said before, and we've spoken about this as well. Lights were too bright for some of the Mavs players. The team's been together for 5 months. Boston just has shooters everywhere, bro. Shooters everywhere. They got shooters for days, bro.
They got Drew Holiday for fish and chips in trade, bro.
Disgusting, bro.
Why they let him have him? It doesn't make any sense. He's so good.
How the Bucks traded Drew Holiday? I'll never understand.
I got a question. I missed this one. Peter Griffin. That's funny. If your real name's Peter Griffin, highly doubt it, but it'd be funny if it was. Hey, Steve, do you pay for insurance when posting higher end? I guess anything. 1K plus. No.
Hey,
I don't think I've ever paid for insurance.
that was a while ago. You good on you for answering that question.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just have to, right? That's the whole idea.
Okay, that Goated Pools guy. Do you know who Goated Pools is?
Is he in here?
He's in the chat. He said, "Damn, you're still alive." He's from LA.
Is that supposed to be negative?
No,
Maybe.
no.
Oh, okay, is that positive?
It's like he's just being
negative.
Nah, he's just being American.
Oh, American, yeah.
That guy's crazy. I filmed a video with him in LA.
Oh, okay, like with this stuff.
This is the
What has he got
craziest video. I'm just saying.
Is he beast moding? Is there like wealth getting thrown around?
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. We are editing that video, by the way, Goated. That's actually like happening.
Wait. Let me finish this question for Peter. I didn't actually get
you didn't answer it.
I don't pay for insurance generally. There's two reasons. One, it's a scam. Collectibles, they will literally never pay you out. And if they do, they'll only ever pay you the cost price. So let's imagine you bought like a retail ready product for $100 and you sold it for $200. They're just going to give you $100 back. So they're not going to give you the full value. And maybe some places around the world, maybe they will. Maybe you heard it online, but most likely they're not. Second of all, they're probably not going to pay out at all. Third of all, it puts like a target on the back of the package. You mark the value and then you have to insure it at that value. When someone sees that, like what, 5 grand, 10 grand, 2 grand? What's going on in this package? I put all my shipments at like $5. Doesn't matter. I sent a submission to PSA with like 900 cards in it. That's like 70 grand. I put $5. Trading card set.
It's pretty funny.
Not even that. I put playing cards or something like that. I mean, it's just, if it gets lost, what am I gonna do? They're not gonna pay me 70. Come on, they're not gonna for raw singles. Yeah, I don't want to say you've been wasting your money because like if it does get lost, it is like they will help you out sometimes. But there's like the fine print is like not just what's on the box. There's like pages and pages. They pay people millions of dollars to make these fine prints so they don't have to pay you. That's just how it is when it comes to like postal insurance.
That's so real. That's literally how like everybody feels, but they're too scared to do it. But then you just raw dogged it.
I raw dog. So it's like that guy said, pull out. I raw dog and pull out. Let's go. Is this real stream? Go to pull that love. What does he do? Like, why is it crazy?
They have like a TikTok shop. It's one of those things where like he told me the story 3 times and it took me a long time. It took me like the 3rd time to actually properly understand.
So he has
what
like
he
a
does.
store, but like it's on TikTok.
You can just go wait for the video. It's actually crazy.
Oh, just go. You can't tell me right here.
I can't even like if I explain it, you're gonna be like, "This sounds fucking stupid." The video needs to like.
I know on
TikTok
they get like deals, like sponsored by TikTok. Like TikTok loses money, so people get better prices.
The other thing about Goated Pools is that he low-key stole my identity. Like he stole my look. Yeah, he like got the same haircut as me from like 2 years ago.
Check out these stickers that I got. They've got Pikachu on them.
They are pretty fucking cool.
Kim puts these on our orders.
But
Jesse puts so much care into that stuff.
He actually like copied me and abducted my style. And people used to call me I noticed this a month ago, right? People used to call me broccoli head a lot in like 2021, 2022.
It's not green.
Right? But now I look at his comments and people are calling him broccoli head and he's calling himself broccoli head. He like took my thing, dude. He stole my...
Did you call yourself broccoli head in the moment?
No, but he just like... I look at him and I'm like, dude, you're just me from 2 years ago. He actually...
that way?
It's just how it was at the time.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I got it flat right now because I actually just want to have it flat because I need to get a haircut. It's very curly. It's very like...
That's you needing a haircut? Your sides look trimmed.
No, man, this is too long.
How much do you spend on a haircut?
It's gone up actually. I think my last haircut, which was just the sides, was like 50 Australian.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
I know, but I go to a stylist.
I go to the barber. It's fucking $18.
Yeah, I don't go to a barber. I go to a stylist.
I give him 50.
But I'm like very particular about my hair getting cut. Like, if it's like kind of wrong, particular. I'm like, for so long. I get very self-conscious.
I just jump in and go, yo, fuck my shit up. It'll grow back.
I did that.
It's not a big deal.
I did that with him last time I got my hair cut, and I got like 2 X's cut into like the back of my head. You can't see it now, but it was like shaved 0 to 1, and I had like these 2 lines through it.
I mean, You're more particular than I am. You care more about the way you look.
I care too much, bro.
Not because you want to look a certain way for other people. You just care about the way you look for yourself, and that's important. Me personally, looking into this camera right now, I can see myself. It's one of the first times I looked at myself post haircut in like a week.
You look pretty clean.
First time I look at myself for a very long time. It'll be weeks. Like, you know, and I don't even look in the mirrors. I don't even care.
You pay your barber $69 USD, including tip. You guys have to tip your barber?
Hit the barber, he's getting paid to fucking cut the hair. Doesn't even make sense.
I can't believe this, man.
Wait, so this Go to Pools guy, what does he have? Does he have anything cool? Don't just say wait for the video.
Don't cry, but he actually doesn't. He doesn't have like a cool card like you do. Like you have like a cool,
me.
Yeah, you have like trophy card.
I
Yeah,
set myself up.
I know you did. But he has a lot of like cool like relevant cards now, like a lot of ultra modern. But he has like a high volume.
I guess that's the part that like, I mean, does he go to like events? Because in America, like events are like a real big thing.
He goes to cons and he buys slabs and then he flips them.
Yeah, I guess. Like they do all the work and then you double it and give it to the next.
Haven't you seen on Instagram? There's like coin flip for it.
I don't go.
Heads 2300.
I try
tails
my
2000.
best. I try my best not to like go through reels or shorts because.
You send me some classic reels, bro. I've seen some good ones. Like that guy putting up the jumpers in the backyard.
That's what happens when I go on Instagram. I go on Instagram and I go through, and people send me ones that are like 1 million views, 10 million views, 1 million likes. I get like 0 like reels from random people doing random shit.
Yeah, you get some.
Am I like the chosen one or something? I have no idea.
Your algorithm is fried,
mine's
dude.
done. I need to make a new account to reset my algorithm. My elo is like so low. Instagram does not care what I look at. Like, actually pathetic. But
he does this thing where he goes to like the vendors and he's like, heads 2300, tails 2000, and they're like, all right, bet, flip, and then they flip a coin. So like the price is 21.50, but if it's heads, he pays more. If it's tails, he gets a better deal.
I mean, that's pretty cool. He should put some more on that.
He does a lot. Like he does that all the time.
Like heads, you die. Tails, I die.
Yeah, there's your.
Yeah. He should up the ante.
That's probably the next iteration for you pools.
Because you can't. Yeah, gambling's pretty fun. I mean, selling in general is fun, but like when you get to gambling, yeah. You like gambling, JLUV? You go to the casino?
I try not to these days.
I like the idea of the casino more than the actual casino.
Yeah.
I don't really want to lose, and I also don't want to be there.
But I prefer the skill-based
I also
game.
don't gamble. For everyone out there, I don't gamble, and it's legal in Australia, and we have casinos everywhere, but I don't actually gamble. Don't take anything I say with any grain of salt. I don't want people to gamble. I know, but I will say.
Like, blackjack and that, like, there's an element of skill to it, but I prefer games that are, like, skill-driven. Like, the RNG element.
Yeah.
But there's, like, a lot of...
slots.
Nah, I don't like that shit.
It's very depressing when you go past the slot machines and there's just people just like dead inside.
So sad.
Just pressing one button. Yeah, like Womp. Every time I go, it's a bunch of old people zoned out. Yeah, like we have like when you go to the casino. When I went, last time I went was like 4 years ago. You go to the games rooms. You don't go to the slot machine rooms. They're just so sad. But like they have like what's that game, Baccarat? Or like the Chinese people love that game. What is it? Baccarat, right?
I don't know. I don't
it's
know
got
what
like
the
2 dice or some shit like that. They love that
craps?
game. Craps? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Roulette's pretty popular. I don't like roulette. The odds are a little bit too lame to enjoy. But like I like the fact that you can like you can write something on the board. And maybe it wins.
Slots is like video games for old people.
Yeah. Except it costs a lot of money.
It's ridiculous.
But there's some people that go and they just spend they just do like 1 cent every time, or 5 cents, and they're just there for like hours and they lose like $40. But I don't know. That's where I feel like opening like a Pokemon booster box is like gambling, but at least you get something. Like there's no like total loss scenario.
I'd rather buy loot, like open cases in CS than like gamble in any other form right now. That's more fun for me right now.
Case opening is pretty fun. That's way too expensive for what it is.
Yeah,
case is like 20 cents and the key is like $3.
It's way more fun.
They're scamming with that stuff. But yeah, no, I wish. Yeah, the gambling can be fun if you're around, I like watching people gamble more than like. I guess that's why people like his stuff, like because he coin flips. They get to see whether he pays more or less. But it's good because like the vendor gets the money. It's not like a casino, which they make like $1 million an hour.
Yeah.
They get the money. I mean, that's pretty sad. So I will say, I've never met anyone that's lost gambling.
What do you mean? That's so crazy. I can't believe you just
You can't
said
lose
that.
gambling. You can't lose when you gamble.
What are
You either
talking
win,
about?
you either win or you quit. Okay? There's no losing in gambling. You might have losses, but they carry over and you just quit. So you're either a quitter or you're a winner. I probably shouldn't say it. Don't click that.
That's such a toxic way to. It's not. You're actually not wrong though. You are technically correct. Yeah.
I don't know where I got that from. I've said that for like years, and I got that from someone, somewhere. It's true. But how about we do this? We give this another 15 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
This is going for a while. I enjoyed this. It's been 2 hours already. Is it 2 hours?
It's been about 2 hours, bro.
Fuck, I can go back.
It's been 2.5 hours.
Did you have fun? I had fun.
I had fun.
If the people in the chat, do they have fun? If people are watching afterwards, I hope you have fun.
I mean, chat is still here and watching, so they must be enjoying it. The real test is going to be the comments where people say, "You guys didn't talk about shit."
Yeah, I was expecting to get
like crazy insight.
I was expecting to get insight. What insight? I mean, if you want to,
you make a million videos about everything. It's already there.
I have heaps of stuff, but if you need more, you can always send me a message on Instagram.
There's so much.
I get message. I have a list of maybe 100+ videos I plan on making just from a basic question of someone asked me.
Okay, how about we do this? What if we do like bonus time? This is like bonus time.
This is boner time.
Every question asked in the next 10 minutes, we will answer. Every question. It could be about anything. Yeah.
Anything. I'll stand up and do whatever you need me to do.
Yeah. I think this could be interesting because I've thought about like, because you do like Ask Steve, yeah? I always think about doing that. I feel like that would be fun. But
and Ask Julian.
Yeah, but I would like, how big is your Johnson? Okay, I will not answer that question.
6 inches.
CSGO rank?
I'm only 5'8". What more do you expect?
Mine,
average.
My CS rank, I think, is like 9,500 at the moment.
Yeah, mine floats around 10K because I troll every game.
Yeah.
We don't play CS to win. We just play CS to play.
I mean, I play CS to win. I'm just dog shit.
With the way you play, you don't play to fucking win. That's for sure. When I'm playing with you, you should probably play like.
I should probably play a bit harder. I know, right? I feel bad. How much you lift?
Yeah, that's probably you because I don't go to the gym anymore.
Like 100 kilos.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
You know, did I ever tell you that back in the day I was like an amateur powerlifter? Did I ever tell you that?
No, that's insane.
Oh, back when I was like 19, 20, 21, 22, I was a amateur powerlifter.
That's an insane fact.
My numbers were, I think I topped out at around 67 kilos. I'm a lot heavier now.
How is that like never known? That's crazy.
I had like a 95 kilogram bench because I have really long arms. So like for my body height, it's like, I just touched my thing. I have really long arms. So like I couldn't bench that much, but 95 is not that bad. I was 67 kilos, so it's not that bad. But my deadlift was like 185 and my squat was like 145, 150. But I had a surgery following the year when I was like 22, 23. And I like literally couldn't walk for like 6 months. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I almost died, like actually straight up. Did I tell you that story too? Probably not. You know when I tell you the hardest road?
I feel like you did.
Yeah, I think. Well, I had a hernia, a really bad one in my inguinal canal, and it was really bad. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I had like multiple blood clots in like certain areas where like you really.
Dude, you're gonna die at like 60. That's crazy.
Yeah. I hope it's earlier. Honestly, I hope it's like 35. Nah, I'm 32. I'm 30 now. 31. Let's do 31. I got 4 months left.
That's crazy.
4 months left. Okay, what's the next question?
I've had Jiro ramen. I like it. It's very heavy.
I don't know what Jiro ramen. I only get usually just tonkatsu, just normal.
I'll try to try like every different kind of ramen when I head to Japan, but Jiro's pretty good. It's just like really salty.
Favorite Aussie snack? Not really Aussie snacks here, are they? They're just snacks.
Chicken crimpy. Shapes.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the? Oh, yeah, like the
orange flavor.
They're like that fucking.
That's chicken crimpy.
I don't know what. You know the shape, right? It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like, Yeah.
Barbecue, pizza, and chicken crimpy are the 3 only flavors.
Yeah, I guess shapes are pretty good. I mean, I like Tim Tams. I don't know if they have
Tim Tams are pretty good.
They're pretty insane. Like caramel Tim Tams are pretty like actual insane.
Magnum Ego, you know the ice cream? Magnum?
Yeah, like the chocolate covered one.
But the Ego is the one with caramel in it. That shit's busting.
Oh yeah, that back in the day that shit was like, oh god, when it was like $3 rather than like 14
17
like now. Yeah. Bro, they are legit scalping right
Everything's
now.
fucked, bro.
Dude,
1 kilo of ice cream is $10 Australian.
$10, bro. It's just cow piss, man. What's going on?
Literally, bro.
It's just milk. It's not even good for you.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's fucking.
Maxi-Bon's pretty good.
Maxi-Bons are good. Yeah, that's good. What else they got? I mean, I eat a lot of sausage rolls and jam donuts. I don't know. If
sausage roll goes pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I get like bacon and cheese sausage rolls. So it's like topped with bacon and cheese. That makes it go down a lot easier. It also comes out a lot easier too.
Okay. What's your TFN, Dob, and email? No, can't answer that. How excited are you for the Glory of Team Rocket set?
I have to see it first.
I don't know.
Excited.
Yeah. Sorry.
The problem is if they do like a bunch of random V stars and like.
How can I be excited? How can anybody be excited about that if they don't know what's in it?
I will say, there's 2 good Team Rocket sets already.
They are.
like just buy those. Those are sick. But I mean, I hope it's good. But there are already 2 good.
It'll probably be fine.
There also is that little special deck, the Ash vs Team Rocket, with Ash's Pikachu and Team Rocket's Mimikyu. It's like a Sun and Moon product. You know that one? Like Mimikyu GX, like a little one, special. Like you'll see it. Look it up. Mimikyu GX Team Rocket in Google. It's like a little special box. That's a pretty good. But yeah.
This
pandering.
one. Yeah.
Gen 1 of pandering works so well, yeah, for sure. I mean, anything Gen 1, people are like, oh my god. Because it's like Gen 1 cards are more expensive, it has more value, I need to buy it. It's like a full-on thing.
Any future goals for competing? That's a good question. Yeah, I do. I don't know if I want to talk about them. I just have a goal for this next season, which is like pretty base. But I don't like talking about goals.
I mean, you've done pretty well.
Nah, it's like whatever. I actually have a specific goals this season.
But at least you tried. Like the thing is, like first time playing,
dude. Yeah, but that's whatever. Like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Listen, cunt.
Okay.
Last year, first time playing, you got to Worlds and day 2.
Yeah.
There was probably like 20,000 people that had to play around the year. They didn't even get points, and they also went to Worlds, and they all added together didn't make day 2. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not enough because you're already like you're not a kid anymore.
It's not enough for me. It was good. It was good. It was like good. I won't deny it, but like it's not enough. I want more. So I got goals for this season. But we'll see. Got to do them. Got to tick one of those boxes. You know what I'm saying? Before I start talking about the rest of the season.
Do you think they'll make a high class set like VMAX Climax and V Star Universe, but for Terra Pokemon?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, you go answer.
Well, I was gonna say I don't know how like far they go in development. As far as I'm aware, it's probably like 2 years, so it's probably already made and like ready to go. They just have to print it. But I will say, if they saw like the sales numbers for some of these sets now, they probably wouldn't make it. But they probably have it already made, and it's probably going to include that stuff. It's such a big part, and they're going to have like a Scarlet and Violet expansion with even more mega terrorized mega things with hats and all this other stuff. So they probably will, but who the hell knows?
I must sound like the grumpiest guy ever, but
you are grumpy.
I hate that question so much because like I can't answer it. Like, do you think they're gonna make this? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well, it's a thing. It's not you know. You're saying I don't know. You should be saying I don't think.
What I would say is I think it would be cool.
He's saying, do you think? He says, do you know? So you can't reply with I don't know because that's not correct.
But like, I can't answer do you think? Because I don't. Do you think? Do you think they will?
No.
Is like the same as asking, do you know if they will? It is the same. Do you know? It's the same. No. I'd rather people just ask. Like, I'd rather be like, it will be cool if. And then that's it.
That's cool. I mean, that's pretty much what they're saying. They just want to hear you say, I think it's going to happen. So they can be like, yeah. So I think it's going to happen. I'll feel good.
I think, that just reminded me of something. And I can't get cancelled for saying this. My girlfriend can get cancelled for saying this.
Oh, shit.
I had a moment like that with my girlfriend a few months ago. And then she called me autistic and she said, you sound like the Good Doctor. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, that's me, literally, but doctor.
And she never says crazy things like that, but she like slammed me, and she was actually kind of right.
I think I just not even autistic. He's just from the UK.
Well, he's an actor. Yeah.
Great. He's acting. I have to live that, and he just acts it. He can snap out of it. I can't.
My girlfriend is a very nice person, but that was actually cold-blooded and very out of character for her.
Yeah, Kim said the same thing about me. So.
But I can't deny it. You know what I mean? Like I have no. It's like the Shaq and a Fool guy. It was just like, I have to accept this.
Got him.
Actually got him.
This guy said, "What WoW class do you play?" I like playing Druid because then I get to pretend to be a cat. Because I like cats. Because I'm a furry. Does that help you out? I'll leave you with that.
Do you think the next set is going to contain Pokemon cards? Yep.
Hopefully. It'd probably suck. If it had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it wouldn't be that bad.
Dude, I wish I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Do you see the Yu-Gi-Oh card that I posted on my Instagram? Go on my Instagram right now. Have a look.
Okay.
They don't make shit like that in Pokemon, dude. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is like perfect because it's like a teenage kind of thing, but it's not like Weiss. Like, you know. Weiss is kind of, what's going on there. But like, Yu-Gi-Oh is that perfect in between.
Dude, have you seen that new set? It's a new... Dude. Have you...
Oh, with all the... Yeah, someone tagged me on Discord. I mean, I actually commented.
Are we talking about the same thing? It's like a new brand of Pokemon, a brand of cards? It's a new thing.
So.
And it's like...
It's that idol thing, right? Is it?
Check and it's like...
Everyone? Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty good. They don't draw them like that anymore, bro.
They don't make it like this anymore, boys.
No.
I'd die for this right here.
Promo DDMs. Green.
The card is like literally in arm's reach.
That's pretty
I could have just grabbed the card.
I know, right?
I just showed the photo.
What's it called? What's it called? Are we talking about the one where it's like extremely sexual?
Yeah. I commented on that.
Crazy.
Like, hell yeah. I might have like put a GIF in the Discord that said too old, but that's not a big deal. Don't worry about that. But that was like, those things they just happen. Sometimes I went to click the right GIF, and the wrong GIF got selected.
You can't undo it. If you delete it, it's even worse. Dude.
If you delete it, it's like I did mission. But if you just say whoopsies, it's like when you're speeding. They go, "How fast do you think you're going?" You just like, "Whoopsies."
Yep.
How fast were you going to catch up to me?
Yep. True.
I should go drive my car. I might go for a drive tonight. I haven't driven in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, there was not that many questions in that happy time. That happy hour of question asking. I would have thought there would be more.
Pokemon ever do a crossover? Isn't that the same thing that happened before?
What card do you want to see in the dragon set?
Yeah. Wait, what dragon set? Is that a Twitch question?
It's a YouTube. Define energy. I don't know. Like a cool Rayquaza. That's my answer.
Rayquaza's not a dragon.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. He's normal type.
It's flying. It's flying. It's flying. Is it normal flying? It's dragon in the TCG.
He's flying dragon.
Rayquaza type. Yeah, flying dragon.
Why are dragon type Pokemon's weak to dragon?
That's insane, dude. It's a dragon in the TCG as well.
You're a dragon.
Dragon D's nuts.
Yeah,
that's what we're saying.
Okay, wait. Steve, sing "The Weekends Die for You." I don't know what that song sounds like, but I'm sure it'd be horrible. Weekend's not very good. I'm not gonna lie.
Any suggestions for a rogue deck? I got nothing.
Rogue. What's rogue deck mean?
Like explain off meta.
That. Off meta. Why would you want to do that, chicken poo?
Yeah, you kind of just got to play the meta.
Yeah. You know what you could do? Travel far away from the city that you play in. Find people playing TCG, and like while they're playing, run in and steal one of their decks, and then that is the deck that you have to play now. So now you don't have to make the decision. You just play someone else's deck.
You know that if you eat your opponent's card and then call a judge, they get
a
game loss for an insufficient deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought about it many times.
That's pretty. I never thought of eating a card. I really don't want to.
They just can't do anything about it.
It wouldn't taste bad. It just wouldn't taste good.
It's just such a stupid gray area in the game.
Yeah, I mean, can't you just like throw the card away? I guess you have to eat it, right?
You gotta like remove its existence.
Where else could you put it, theoretically?
You could shove it up your
mouth.
Yeah. The opposite mouth.
I just got back into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the rarity so your head in. Yep, pretty much. I don't even care about Yu-Gi-Oh rarity. I just buy based on like price and if it looks cool.
Yeah, actually, he's not lying either. In Japan, he was just like vibe checking it all.
if it's like 1,000, I'll look at every Yu-Gi-Oh card from like 100 yen to like 5,000 yen, and if it looks cool, the rarity, anything, it doesn't bother me. They're all sick. Bros grubbin. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Grubbin's a Pokemon, right? Vikavolt.
Yeah.
Evolution or pre-evolution. Ray is normal type in TCG until they introduce dragons. You see, JLove, I told you he's normal type. Because I have all the
But
old
actually, he's like Dragonfly.
I have Rayquaza EX, PSA 10, Ruler of the Heavens. I have Rayquaza Dragon's Blast. Let me finish.
Whoa.
PSA 10. I have Rayquaza Gold Stars, 9.5. So, you know.
We know
Go
this.
on. Yeah.
My niece is like into Pokemon big time now.
Oh,
and
she's better than me, huh?
She watches my channel a lot. And when I see her, she's always asking me to quiz her on Pokemon types.
Oh, that's pretty good.
She knows everything. I don't know.
Quiz me. I don't even know Rayquaza.
I just would like ask her, like she'll be like, ask me what type of, like, give me a Pokemon, I'll tell you the type, and she just like reels them off, and I look them up, and I'm like, she's actually right, but she thinks I know them. She thinks I know them all because I have a Pokemon channel. I know, that's what I'm saying.
The TCG cards are completely different to the game.
She's so smart. It makes me feel so stupid.
Yeah, some of the stuff's pretty lame.
Kids are just like are built different.
Steven, please find me Game Show Rayquaza. Thanks. That's a rare card. Do you know what that is, Joe?
No.
Just some basic EX Rayquaza that they made. They gave out on some Pokemon card game show thing. There was like 4 of them given out, and it's like a 4 or 5 million yen card. Now.
Jesus.
I actually once had the opportunity to buy the shield that came around the card for like 3K, and I almost bought the shield without the card.
Dude, I googled Game Show Rayquaza, and the second result is
Rayquaza on a game show.
No, it's fucking posted by
me,
the worst person in the world.
Yeah, you're fucking, mate. That's for sure.
Crazy.
Some people are so shit, like actual, like
yeah.
The one thing about social media and everyone kind of like hiding themselves is like with the people that aren't like out and about. It's like some people are such shit people that like other people just don't even know.
Yeah.
And like I try my best. If I'm shit to someone or I'm shit to a certain area, I'm just public about it and it's fine. Like I don't try to hide behind lines. But there are some people that just do such shitty things.
Yeah.
That they should be like, I don't want to say punished, but they should just be like outed and then forgotten about.
Which is crazy.
Like,
I think
it's disgusting.
Yeah,
like
the absolute best thing about traveling, and I've been super lucky to travel as much as I have and play Pokemon, has been meeting people and meeting collectors. And in the last like year and a half of doing that, it's so crazy. That amount of like, it's beyond coincidence. You know what I mean? With certain people. You'd
obviously never expect it because everyone's this online. Everyone's the same.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you've been to my house and we've also been to Japan together.
Yeah.
And we stayed in the same hotel and everything was completely normal and like above bar, wink, wink. But like, you know what I mean? Like we're just normal people that can like, and you've seen me act in social situations. I've seen you act in social situations. And for all intents and purposes, we are just normal people. Like, I say some funny, outlandish shit because I can't get fired.
You definitely said some things off fucking camera, bro.
Things might have been said. Let's just say that. But like, at the end of the day, hey, I grew up on Xbox Live. Those things get said, all right? But there are some, like, people actually, there's a lot of people inside the space that do like really shitty things. And a lot of things are like financially gained. A lot of things are really shitty. And it's like actually pathetic.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I wish I could just go on live and just say every single bad thing that I know of every single person.
Yeah, but I know.
Obviously, it's not my place, and it's just I don't want to get involved because it's just whatever. But like, holy shit, dude! But the amount of people that I know that just scammed people straight up and then laughed about it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, it's like a he shed, she shed thing, and then your like situations, other things, people being disgusting. It's just like blows my mind. It like, maybe that can be a topic for another day.
I think that's the topic for another time, man. But it's like I said, it's like beyond coincidence, and that's like the only thing. That's what I take solace in that I'm not the only one that thinks it, and that's probably like that's enough to know that like this other person I've met that's like totally normal, totally cool, all above board, also thinks that this other person that did something shitty that I know of did something shitty to them. And it's like this weird camaraderie.
Occurrence.
Yeah. It's so weird to be like, you instantly get on better with that new person you've met.
Yeah.
Because of this shared shitty experience.
That's what I told Kimberly the other day. I was like, people that like love doesn't bind people. It's like hatred that binds people.
It actually is.
Because like me
galvanizes it, bro.
Me and you are completely different. Like you are like a non-seller Pokemon player who enjoys like Pokemon in so many aspects that I never even tried. And I'm like this evil businessman that's just like stealing all the cards of everyone people and all this, whatever people want to say. But like we're completely different, but we have similar views and things we don't like. So like we are conjoined, and then we're both Australians, so
which is actually funny because there's a lot of things like we have disagreements and we don't see eye to eye on everything, but it is overcome by the shared hatred we have.
Yeah, that's the thing. And disagreements are healthy too, because it's good to get another like thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just wish some people just like I don't want to say didn't exist, but like we're no longer in the space because they don't deserve it. But I will say,
there's a lot of people that don't deserve a platform in the space. 100%.
I don't like. I'm not the best person ever. I've probably said a lot of things to people. I've probably done some things, not horrible, but like things that might people, whatever. But like, I'm not perfect. But I'm trying to like get better most days. I try to do more good things than bad things to like level them out. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Well, John, I think that's a good way to end it.
I think it is. Yeah.
When you do the stream afterwards, just cut the last 15 minutes out.
You have to cut the first 30 minutes where we were like pseudo racist, and you said that crazy thing about homeless people.
Well, look, he called me homeless. So I mean, what is I supposed to do?
It was a decent save.
I'm gonna go down to the post office soon. He's probably gonna be there.
Fuck. All right, no more crazy stories, bro.
I got a lot of stories. I said I almost died. My powerlifting journey. I got so many things.
The powerlifting one is actually crazy. That is an absolute obscure fact.
Yeah, I'm in love with powerlifting and going to the gym back then. But when you don't work out for like a year straight, because like I literally couldn't work. I like took 6 months off work. I could barely walk. It was like all my love was lost because I just lost everything.
Show me your pits.
I don't want to show my pits. Are they bad? Oh, they're just as bad as they were. See, look, I maxed out. I sweat maxed. It's not, dude. It's a tight t-shirt. This is a Uniqlo Heat Tech sweater, and I put it on.
I think that's a sign you need to like start exercising again. You can't just you can't just be sitting there fucking sweating like
I'm only sweating because I'm talking.
I'm not sweating. I'm dry as a fucking.
Because you live in Melbourne,
bro. I got the heater on. You're fucking like perspiring.
God, you live in Melbourne. It's like 22 degrees where I am right now.
You're sitting in a room, dude.
Yeah, and I have a room
it's
with two
winter.
computers going, and I'm also in front of you, so
there's
I'm
an
sweating.
AC in that room. Like, it shouldn't be that bad.
I'm a fucking pig, dude. What do you want from me?
That's what I'm saying, literally.
I'm sweating in other areas too. If
don't get a jam donut, and do not get a sausage roll when you leave the house. You just had Nutella pancakes.
Yeah. Dude, that was breakfast. Plus, Nutella's got nuts, and nuts are from trees.
Are we calling
trees
it?
Are good.
We're calling it?
Fuck you.
We're calling it.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you later, guys.
Bye.